What is up? What is up? What is up, family? We are back for another episode of Tap in Thursdays. I'm here right now with the homie Joseph Madigan in the building. Joseph, let him know what it is.
You already know what it is. This is Joseph Madigan. Madigan, don't give me Madigan. And you already know what it is. We came to lift up the body.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So listen, we got a super awesome special guest tonight. A lot of you guys may not have heard of him, but we know him. We love him, and he is going to be probably one of the hottest commodities in our space here. And I'm going beyond that. He's going to make an impact not only just in our space, but just in the world itself for the Lord. And I just appreciate having him here. I appreciate him being here. Joseph, bro, last week. Hey, last week we had one heck of a show, boy. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to Mr. Derek Miner, bro. He's super dope. We appreciate him. Derek's actually becoming one of the sponsors of the show with his Patreon. So if you guys would like to be a part of the Discord, if you guys would like to get some advice and mentorship, guys, head over to www.patreon.com/Derek Miner. Join the Discord, join the Patreon. We are super grateful for him, all that he's putting in, all the work that he's putting in, but all he's pouring into us spiritually, and just being a great mentor. So we thank him once again. Also want to give a big shout out to our other sponsor, God's Music Radio, in the building. You already know what time it is. And last but not least, guys, if you guys are watching via Instagram, don't forget we're streaming, on Twitter, Telegram, Twitch, and YouTube. All the links are down below, scrolling. So if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and check those links out. I promise you that this IG, hey IG, because you guys are watching the vertical version. If you guys are watching on IG, you're going to want to go ahead to YouTube and to Twitch and all these other platforms and see what we have to offer. It's going to be super dope. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go and get some shout outs tonight. We got Macho in the building. I see Nick Nack is in the building. Jay Violet is in the building. D Johnson in the building. Josh Martin in the building. DJ Song, what it do? Tanner, what's up? Drew, what it do? Shout out to everybody that's in here. Early Bird program. Can't wait to see more of y'all in here tonight. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on our special guest for tonight, Mr. Petey Chase in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Petey back, baby.
Yes, sir. Hey, we back, baby. We back. You know what time it is. Hey, look. So, Petey, we're super excited to have you here tonight. And you guys already know how this goes. Our first half-hour segment is our interview segment. You guys get to know a little bit more about the artist. You guys get to dive in to what they really go through, the transparency, and we let the Lord lead. So, listen, I can't wait to get into this. I actually have a question that I've been dying to ask Petey. I kind of got a little bit out of him today because we was talking on the phone. I got a little bit out of him, but now I'm about to get the whole thing out of here. But the first question I have is, and shout out to Pride by Lock in the building because he fits his question perfectly. Shout out to all my producers. But Petey, my first question for you, just to kick off the night, is, bro, how do you what is your judgment skill on your beats? How do you pick your beats? Because you find some of the most unique stuff on the planet, bro. I need to know.
It's just we were talking on the phone a little bit about it earlier, bro, but it's gotta hit me right away. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be searching for beats, and I know we talked about, with you doing production and everything, we'll definitely be linking up. But I'm very picky, bro. So it can I can go a week in me, I can't find nothing that I like. You know what I'm saying? I need something to grab me so that I can share that moment with with everybody else and make something special that's not so much like the typical you know what I'm saying, just
I got you.
Influences, even though I got into this, doing something unique, especially in this space. You know what I mean? Just search it all.
And the space needs it too. I mean, PD and me were talking a little bit about it before. This space needs genuine artists. We have a lot of, and this is no disrespect, we have a lot of copycat artists. We do. We and it's not even just copycat off of mainstream, it's copycat off of each other. And I think we have to start finding our own voices and showing people like, listen, there's no reason why we can't bring mainstream sound to CHH, universal sound. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you answering that question because I was listening to some of PD stuff today. I'm just like, this dude picks some amazing beats. I'm like, this guy picks some stuff that not a lot of us think about. You know what I mean? Not a lot of us say we were gonna go and pick a beat that has 3 different switches in it or something that's gonna fit his voice perfectly. And I think beat production and beat selection is a big thing. So, bro, appreciate that. Joseph, it's in your hands, bro.
So, super dope artist. I got a question for you. So, you basically you came out of nowhere. Okay, let's just talk about it. PD came out of nowhere, and everybody's like, "Yo, this dude is super talented." So, how did you start music? Was it something that you started a long time ago, never really released anything, or what made you decide to kind of enter the CHH space and kind of start to push this as a ministry that you felt?
Yeah, no, thanks for the question. So CHH, the first time I heard of that, because like a lot of people, like I had no idea that that was a thing, especially when I was a believer. You know what I mean? I listened, grew up on Wheezy and M and all the goats from the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So CHH, I got introduced to it in like I want to say like 2011, 2012. So really, like the heyday, was about to take place. Even though I still think that there's I still think that there's a higher peak coming up. You know what I mean? But that was back, when Minio was first like popping onto the scene a little bit. You know, definitely started listening to Lecrae. I became a believer when I was probably, I want to say 2011. Some people know the exact date and everything. Not me. I wish I did, but
Yeah.
it's just God won't hold that against me. You know what I'm saying? But started listening to Ray, and like before that, I was writing a little bit. So I've been making music for like 10 plus years, but when I turned like 24, 25, I started to pursue it, and then I had some things happen in my life that nothing crazy, but just kind of that swayed me away from dropping, and I was also not like satisfied with the product. You know what I mean? So up until like 2 years ago, like for some reason, bro, the writing just changed, man. Like it just changed. Like and I don't know if that, like, I think it's a mixture of like God opened the floodgates of heaven. I'm not saying that like I'm the greatest writer of all time, but
right.
open floodgates of heaven and
God
bless
took
me.
your hand
Yeah.
and you began to swivel on the page.
Hey, hey, hold on. He be a humble. He is sick with that pen though, boy. He's sick with that pen though, boy. Look, PD being humble right now. He's sick with that pen, boy. I gotta give him his flowers while I can. That boy's sick with that pen.
Yeah, but so up until like 2 years ago, basically it was like, okay, like now I'm starting to write stuff that I'm really, really like proud of. You know what I mean? So like I had no like hesitancy of like sharing it with people, and like you got, everybody's got friends that aren't in music, right? Like and most of the time your friends aren't like your biggest supporters. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Like within music, sometimes for some people it is. But I just knew that if I'm like showing some of my friends or my brother music who's like, yeah, they like rap music, but like nobody believes in it like you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they're saying it's fire, I'm like, okay, it's time. But yeah, long story short, bro, since 2012, man, really been like had my eye on the CHH scene.
And a lot of people don't know too. I told him I did my research. PD, no, I be observing. P didn't even know. Hey, did it freak you out today when I was like, did you used to go by an old name before you switched over to PD
Yep.
Case? Hey, I did my research. LC be doing his research, dog. I found out.
Okay.
I said because he ain't just become cold out of nowhere. He ain't just pick up a mic and come out of nowhere. That man's been putting out music for a little while, but he rebranded himself in an amazing way. PD, you're doing an amazing job, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
Yep.
all right, so to continue on tonight, and shout out to everybody I see joining up in the building. Tanner, Devin, I see you in here. Brody Da Vinci. Hey,
T Copperno.
Yep, that's Tanner in the building.
And Brody said, can see him fighting pride right now. Inspirational.
Oh, we love Brody.
Hey,
Shout
you'll
out
hear
Brody.
the music though, bro. Like you'll hear like I gotta rap is a competitive thing too, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
It's a competitive sport. It's true, bro.
Mhm.
You'll hear that wrestle with pride in my music sometimes, but it's all about the journey, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about seeing artists evolve. Anyways,
Get it. Yeah, most definitely. So man, I here's what I want to know as a hook writer myself. How do you go about, what is your hook writing process? Like, I want to know how PD Case gets those TikTok, those viral, those hooks that last. That speak no evil. Hey, look, we're gonna share a little story about that song too in a second. But I just want to know that thought process. I want to pick your brain and just how do you come up with some of these things?
Man, that's just. I mean, you guys are both artists, so sometimes it's just out of like nowhere, right? Like sometimes, right? Sometimes it's out of nowhere, and I'm like, ooh, I like that flow. You know what I mean? And usually that's how it'll start, like my humming. No, 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 no.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
Easy words to it. Figure out, exactly where I'm going with it, and then other times, bro, I literally got to fight. Like, look, I started this song, bro. I can't get a hook for it. I'm too stubborn. So I'm like, I'm getting, because I know the verse is gonna be good. I'm feeling the beat, and I just have to push myself to like out of my comfort zone. J. Cole talks about it, like not waiting for inspiration. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes even when you're not inspired, like you need to go and just do it. You know what I mean? Because honestly, bro, some of the best music I've ever wrote has come from those times where I'm just like, I'm not inspired, but I'm forcing myself to write. You know what I mean? But bro, as far as flows go, if I'm really struggling with something, I'll listen to a lot of rap music, from artists that I like, not to pick from them, but just to get inspired and be like, oh, okay, like I like that flow there. And sometimes the flow will stick with me, but they twist it in your own way where you're not like, biting completely or anything like that, biting at all, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I had to take care of something. I was like, man, I heard
No,
something drop. I'm like, hey, bro, LC engineer, but I got ears like I got ears like a hog, bro. I be hearing something like, what is that? But Joseph, go ahead.
Yeah. PD mentioned something, and I think this will be helpful for a lot of artists. And I think this is definitely, me and LC have had this conversation about elevating your music and your sound. If you listen specifically what he said that he hummed on the beat. Now, what I'll do is I'll mumble sound structure. I will mumble until the sound structure sounds good to my ear. And so that is a for sure way as an artist. If like, and PD, this leads into a question I want to ask you, because I think one thing that's so important for an artist to grow is to have sources of critique, have sources of people that kind of give you an outside perspective and evaluate your music from a harsh standpoint. and say, look, you need to fix it here, you need to fix it here. Just professional ears, as many professional ears as you can get on your stuff, and not be emotional about it.
Yep.
When you get emotional about your music and it becomes like they're wrong and they're biased and they just don't even care and blah blah blah, you start getting into that mode. You got to ask yourself, really, how personal is it when someone that randomly does not know you is telling you that, like that they have this weird kind of feeling towards you, and they don't even know you? They're gonna say your music is trash. No, if it was good, they would say it's good. If it didn't need help, they would say it doesn't need help. I think sometimes we take our critiques so personally because our music becomes our baby instead of our project, which is like, yo, this is a growing thing. You have to be able to take that critique. So with developing that sound structure in your music, you can have a solid sound structure that you actually like, and then fill in the lyrics after you already get that song laid down. So, PD, I want to ask you, what sources have been the best sources for you to bounce your music off of, if any? Because especially being someone that I feel like comes from the era of rap that I listened to and that I liked. Sometimes we can find people in our group of people where the music just it's not hitting, and it's like it's not connecting, that they're not there and they need work. So what are your critique sources?
Well, I mean, I would say in 2016 I had a couple guys that were yes men, right? And they did not help me grow at all, bro, because everything that I was showing to them, they're like, oh my gosh, it's the greatest thing ever, right? And that's a problem too. You got to get those people out. I'm not saying out of your life, but you can't go to them for like input on your song,
Right.
Some people got, a lot of artists have people like that.
Track stars in here.
Oh, track stars in the building. PD. Hey, PD, we told you we're gonna put you up. Hey, boy. Hey, track star. Hold on. Because I don't know who's on the account right now. But hey, listen, go follow this man right here. This dude right here. Hey, I'm about to put y'all on game. Track stars, hang around. Go ahead. My bad. I want to cut you off, but I gotta plug PD real quick.
You're good. I'm ready. I'm ready for them to do that line for line from me one day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said in the thing that my audio's
cracking. Yeah, it's got a little crackle.
Are you on Safari or on Google Chrome?
I'm on Google.
It might be an internet. It might be an internet.
Oh no, check the echo cancellation thing.
Oh yeah. Could be. But I think that's just a bounce back thing, Joseph. How it comes back and forth.
It's a tablet, so maybe that's why too, bro. Anyways, this thing's gonna die at some point, and I'll hop on my phone.
He's good. Keep going, bro. Because I want to get this full thought out.
Yeah. So the yes men, you got to get them out. As far as critique goes, bro, like, I think other artists is a good thing, right? Like I got people in my corner that I can send stuff to that are other artists, and they might have the same taste as me, right? Like, they might like underground, but at least people that I trust that to give me like, okay, like this sounds off or whatever. And definitely critique shows, bro. You guys, OB, pray for OB.
Yes, sir. We just had him. He was just popped on here last Thursday.
I saw yeah. And Critique Friday, because even like what you said, Joe, right? Like even like Top Notch, right? That was the first track that I sent to Critique Friday, like 4 or 5 months ago. That was the first track I've released under PD case. And anyways, that was like I got that track done with my engineer, and I'm like, okay, like we were both like, it's fire, right? But I still needed to go onto a show like Critique Fridays because I needed to see if it was really lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that helped, bro. So like critique shows are great, and I know it costs a little bit of money, bro, but it's worth it, man. I wish that I had something like these critique shows like 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, start submitting now. By the way,
Yes.
we're just gonna lead right into that. Send your MP3s to the next gen chh@gmail.com, and we will get you a critique. And also, PD, he's probably gonna stick around and give you some critique from his perspective as well.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Continue.
listen. Hey, listen. But hey, listen. One thing too, and I appreciate PD bringing this up, bro. This show has had the opportunity to grow in so many places, bro. This started off when I was living still with my parents, like a couple years back, and I like started in the basement. Like this was just me hopping on IG Live, just trying to give people some insight that I knew as a DJ who's been in the industry for a while. You know, just trying to give out some free game to people, right? And then it developed into a paid critique show that everybody started to bond, and we built this lovely community. Now I can say shout out to God's Music Radio, shout out to Derek Miner for being 2 sponsors of the show. And we have more on the way. I know there's so many people. Joseph has literally become another face of this show along the way. I appreciate him. My brothers and sisters that have been in this chat, you guys are consistent, and I appreciate that because I know there's a million other things that everybody's waiting for on Thursday night. There's football that's playing. We got basketball season now. You know, I know there's so many other things that you could be doing right now, but for you guys to be here, it means a lot. And for Petey to be here and take the time, it means a lot too, bro. So we appreciate you for being here as well.
And I submitted on the show before I was doing. Before I was doing reactions, I submitted. And I got a 10, by the way.
We're just trying to get you to be a co-host.
Hey, right.
I
was
had
like,
no idea.
Come be a co-host real quick.
No. We like it all happened organically. Like I didn't reach out to LC, nothing like that.
I knew nothing of who Joseph Madigan was 6 months ago. I love him to death. That's my boy now. But 6 months ago, you couldn't tell me who that man was. I'm just like, I love you enough to tell you the truth, big dog. You know that. Cool. But guess what?
I didn't know you
now. But now everybody in the space knows. Hey, look. Hey,
I didn't know you either, brother. Just saying.
But I love it because when we talk about transformation, also Joseph was doing his own review show, having his stuff going, and this man completely has remodeled everything he's done. We were just talking about it earlier, us 3 in the chat before we started live, and what he's doing now, y'all. Hey, he got some big stuff going on. So, hey, don't forget to plug that Joseph Madigan. Don't get me Madigan. Hey, listen, I can't with Joseph, but you know we appreciate it. But Petey, so real quick, just to kind of interject into this question, hopefully this will help you finish and part of that. What's the biggest takes you get from these critique shows? Like, what's the best part of that? Like, what do you feel is the most efficient and beneficial?
The biggest takes is what you said? Like the
biggest, yeah.
I don't want to come across the wrong way.
No, you do not sugarcoat it. We had Derek Miner on the show. This is a transparent show. Do what you need to do. Say what you need to say.
All right. No, I feel like I'm beyond the point now where like I need to get my music critiqued. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I feel like it's just you like it or you don't like a thing,
right?
You know what I mean? It's your style or it's not your style. And to be honest with you, bro, every time I've sent like Wichita North, I didn't win on Critique Fridays, which was more of like that's like a ride track, you know. But it's it's solid. But anyways, I haven't gotten no like critique on anything, which is good. You know what I mean? There's never been like, I think you need to do this or I think you need to do that. And that's not just on me, that's on my engineer too. You know, follow him if you guys want to get some things mixed. It's his ad is Closet Sessions. And I'll put his plug in there. He's super fire down here in South Florida. But I think that's just me being honest with you, bro. Because like, even like last week I sent Tummy Tuck to you guys, and Joseph's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you're and you're like, LC's like, it's a 10.
I'm already knowing, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell y'all why.
I think
Go ahead, Joseph. Go ahead.
I think why that happens though is because you become your best critiquer.
Yep, you become.
But
the best
it's like someone has to take you outside of your own creative space, out of your own head, and really give you a realistic perspective of what you have going on. And then once you see that, you're like, okay, now I know I can be really nitpicky myself. So by the time you see it, it's already a 10. And LC used to tell me that. He said, if you submit a track, make sure that you already know
You've
it's
already
a 10.
gone through. Yeah, you've already gone through
For
it.
sure.
So, PD, like one of the things, and I talked to you earlier, I know you're a harsh critic, so I know how you do your own music. But first of all, bro, by the time the track gets here, I'm already speak no evil. By the time the track already gets to the show, because you do such a great job of promoting. Hey, bro, you do such a good job of promoting your music. Well, it's hard not to have a bias.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's something that, like, and I know we got a couple more minutes, but content, right? Like something I learned, since I've kind of revamped everything. Content's king now. Everybody knows that. I'm not preaching to nobody, but myself, like the music's where I want it to be, and the content's not. Like I've got to get the content to like where I'm like, okay, it's just as good as the music. You know what I mean? And that's I think that's a problem I think in this space, and that's on me too. Like I'm saying, like so it's not all berries and cream. Bro, your music's
bro. Because who's gonna fill that space? It's either gonna be secular content or Christians are going to start making better content so that we actually can push through the algorithm and reach people.
Hey, look, Christianity ain't meant to be boring, y'all. I just like why do you think you have these churches that have all these mega churches and the lights and all? It ain't the purpose to be flashy. It's to make Christianity appealing because look, bro, it's not meant to look boring. You're not meant to come to church and feel like you're being drugged down. Jesus is an exciting thing. You feel me? Like loving God is an exciting feeling. So why not replicate that with the content that you're putting out? Like put out the best quality work. Be the best version of you. Do things in what is the spirit of excellence, bro. Because if we're not doing that, what the heck are we doing anyways? You know what I mean? So
we need to be excellent, bro.
Yeah.
Right? We need to be excellent. And that's on, like I said, the content for me, I mean, it's got to go up. But you guys can go ahead.
You're good, bro. Are you about to switch? Are you about to switch over real quick?
To my phone?
Yeah, I didn't know if your tablet was dying.
Okay,
all right. Okay, cool. I saw what's the name hop in here. I'll wait till he's good to go, and then we'll throw him in here too. Joseph, we got time for one more.
Okay. Do you feel like music is your main purpose, or is there a bigger why that drives you to want to do music or this type of ministry?
Do I feel like music is my main purpose? Can you ask that again?
Like, what is your why? Like, what is your big why? What makes you do what you do for ministry or God or whatever in your life? What is really the driving force that makes you want to be excellent or all those things?
That's good.
Yeah.
There's multiple things. Some days it's for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh,
I
like that answer.
I like that. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's real. I like that.
It's that battle, right? And that's in a lot of my stuff is that internal battle between like pride and humility, victory, because life is a conflict like that, especially the spiritual, like flesh versus spirit. You know what I mean? And there's a lot. It's like why I do feel like music's the main thing. I feel like I can't get to heaven and God tell me that tells me that I buried my talents. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. That's not happening. because I'm gonna be, I'll be in heaven, right? But I might be in that one room shack, over by, who so and so. But
hey, come on now.
I wanna, and it's not just about that, like, but it is in scripture, like, build, store up your treasures in heaven.
It
right?
is. It is.
But I also do want to show like the love and mercy of God. I want to show like that I'm a human, right? Like I've got a song, and I'll make this quick. I've got a song that will be coming out this year that's called Delta 8, right? And I don't have a struggle with weed, right? But I used to, like 4 or 5 years ago. But I can't do that, bro, because, and no pun intended, I can't do that joint because bro, I get way too paranoid. But anyways, I went up to visit one of my buddies in North Carolina last September, right? Okay. And he's like, hey, I got a Delta 8 gummy. He's like, it's a muscle relaxer, bro. You'll be fine, right? So I'm like, all right, bet I'm on vacation. I'm gonna take this little thing. It's not gonna do nothing. It's gonna.
Hey, you see me in Joseph's face when he was like, muscle relax. Hey, I was like, hold on, G. Wait a minute. That's like
this is gonna take you down.
No, you guys know what it is.
Make you feel real nice.
Not a clue. Not a single clue.
Yeah. It's like it's like a form of CBD, right?
It's like an edible, bro. It's an edible, right? It's got it's got a little bit of THC, right? So like, which is a psychoactive part of marijuana. Like CBD is not like that. But anyways, he's like, hey, bro, it's a muscle relaxer, right? So I take it, right, and an hour later, bro, I just started like tripping, man, like super paranoid, pacing back and forth down the halls. Like if I was by myself, I would have gone to the ER, no doubt. I probably sound like a little baby right now, but my wifey had to console me all night. You know what I'm saying? It was like a manic attack, right? So anyway,
I had a friend that used to, if he smoked weed, he would have actual panic attacks. And bro, he would freak out, think he was gonna die. His heart would be beating fast.
For you. Yeah, that's relatable, bro.
So to wrap this up,
you good, bro. Take as much time as you need. You good.
Okay. You asked me about my why. So paranoid, like I said, like my wife was taking care of me that night.
Yep.
And I'm going to say, I don't care, bro. Mistake,
There you go. There you go.
And that's what I say in the song. Like I want people to know, like you're good, bro. Like you're fine. You know what I mean? It's not a problem. Who's this? Who's Johnson Music? It's just a muscle relaxer. Hey, to you, hey,
hold on. I had to put that comment up. He said, it's just a muscle relaxer. Hey, bro, what Petey's trying to tell you is it ain't just no muscle relaxer, big dog.
He might be like saying what I was saying, like for my friend, like.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
So that happens, right? But at the end of this song, it's really incredible, bro. The lyricism in it it's one of my favorites because I'm telling a story. But man, at the end of the song, right? How the song ends is let me see real quick. I had to pull this up earlier because I didn't know if I was going to talk about this or not.
Man, hopefully in the future we get a next gen exclusive out of Petey, bro. We got to give.
I love this question though because it tells you about how he came to be and who he is. And also, let me just say, I relate to the story, just not the joint part. I only smoke joints when I was with my white friends. You know what I'm saying? We were smoking Dutchies. You know what I'm saying?
All that, bro. We ain't gonna go into that. I say, who am I? Who are you? Unsuitable, unusable. So it's unusual to see you square. Switch on me like Rubik's do. You should not confuse Confucius. This ain't hermeneutics. We ain't fusing if you moving like the crucible. And on pharmaceuticals, taught me to trust that got a friend, and when I do, life is beautiful because I'm gonna fall again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the power of like freedom in Christ, knowing that I'm gonna mess up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Wait. Hey, bro. Ain't no way Petey just hit the coldest freestyle, coldest acapella out here, bro. Nah, bro. That's what's written. Nah, bro. I need that. I need that track, bro. That's nuts.
But that's okay. Like a night on pharmaceuticals taught me to trust that God a friend, and if I do, life is beautiful because I'm gonna fall again. You know what I mean? So it's the freedom, bro. Like I want people to know that there's freedom in Christ,
bro.
Not to do what you want,
yeah,
right? Not to do what you want. That's not what I'm saying. There's freedom in Christ to know that when you do fall, and you will fall, that you're good, bro. It's done. Like it's finished. That's it. You know, it's finished, bro. You know, so that's definitely one of the whys is the grace and mercy of God. You know,
wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Petey Case. Hey guys, make sure you guys check him out on all platforms if you haven't already. Petey, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, hey. Follow my IG if you want to. You'll see me in here. If you don't, it's PD _ PEEDY_CAE, and then it's just PD Case on all platforms, bro. Spotify, Apple. I got Tummy Tuck dropping tomorrow.
Hey, we gonna get a sneak peek of that. We gonna get a sneak peak of that tonight here too.
Yeah.
Even though Distro Kid jacked me up a little bit, it's already on Apple Music. So if you got Apple Music, you'll get that full check out before.
hey, I was already peeping because I think I low key was like, "Hey, Petey, isn't the track out already?" He was like, "It wasn't supposed to be." Yeah. That man was like, "Hey, he wasn't supposed to be."
I don't know. I don't know on Apple Music. I don't know who lit. I don't know who.
Yeah, that's not distro. That's Apple. Yeah, that's Apple's fault.
Somebody's running that joint up in Charlotte, bro. I need to tell them to stop.
Hey, look. So, no, it's all good. So, look, check it out, bro. I also want to let you guys inform you guys of this, and this is behind the scenes knowledge. So, guys, I mentioned that we not only have Guys Music Radio as our sponsor, but now Derek Miner is also helping sponsor the show. So, make sure you guys please go check out the Patreon again, www.patreon.com/Derek Miner. But I'm also keep plugging this because on Tuesday nights during certain parts of the month, actually in our Discord, in our Patreon group, if you guys sign up for the Patreon, we will have music review sessions with Derek. So you guys can have those chances to come get your music review with Derek just by being a part of the Patreon. That's something we actually are starting now and kickstarting now. So get ahead of the ball. Go ahead and sign up. Get there. I'll be there. So we about to get it on and popping, bro. But with that being said, man, I want to go ahead and play this joint. Listen, there's nothing to say about this track. This track is gas. If you guys didn't hear it last week, this is PD's song dropping at midnight, officially called Tummy Tuck. Let's go.
It ain't hard to tell, no, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell, no, it ain't hard to tell. Yeah. It ain't hard to tell, we see the sales, you got your numbers up. Tell them how you run it up, don't talk about that tummy tuck. Overtime was so divine, I made it out, no dummy luck. God is on this side, and if you sick enough, then you one of us. Every time I say I'm fly, just look alive, it's going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm down. Every time I say I'm fly, just look alive, it's going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm down. I gotta put them in check, yeah. 90% of them fabricated. I got a weight on my chest, yeah. Why am I waking up aggravated? How do I deal with the stress? Hey, why am I looking for validation? Find God, find God, find God, find God. I do not know who to trust, yeah. They wanna tell me I'm glad you made it. I see a look of disgust, yeah. No need to hide and masquerade it. Me minus you is a plus, yeah. You and the devil collaborating. Find God, find God, find God, find God. chief. Had to be known like Patty Mahomes. They went to the club, I sat in the room, studying great. What I became was running the same. God is good, but I got a baddie at home. I let the Sierras alone. I gave her a stone, Sierra Leone. She married the flow to carry her home. Yeah, the chain is back, the stuff on my brain is fat. I used to get baked so much, my mama would threaten to bake a rack. All of my dogs, various combs, none of them burying bones, none of them buy a stream, hold them in high esteem. Some of the game is pulling a Marion Jones. It ain't hard to tell, we see the sales, you got your numbers up. Tell them how you run it up, don't talk about that tummy tuck. Overtime was so divine, I made it out, no dummy luck. God is on this side, and if you sick enough, then you one of us. Every time I say I'm fly, just look alive, it's going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm down. Every time I say I'm fly, just look alive, it's going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down.
Hey.
Come on, bro. Fire. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, bro. Thank you guys for plugging that, for real.
Petey, you gotta
love
stop killing these cats out here, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you haven't already heard BDK's, please go check that man out. And if you don't remember anything else from tonight, remember this.
Fine God, fine
My
God,
God, my God, my God. I love that. I love that. Yo, you know why I love that? It's because I feel like you are the balance that I always try to talk about. Like, you're the balance between like being totally blatant about why you're doing it, but then also being super creative in talking about your past and real life and being a human, as you talked about. So it's that perfect balance, bro, that brings you all into perspective. Like, spiritual things are reality.
Yep.
And they are a part of our life, and they are a part of us being human and experiencing culture and life together and what that looks like. So,
Bro, this is the true. This is the true form of creativity as an artist, because PD, like, bro, not only fine guy, we jamming, right? But also there was a bar in there. If you guys didn't peep, there's a lot of bars, first of all, but there was a bar in here, and PD, you could finish it off. But he was like, I was so baked, mama had to, and I'm like, bro.
yeah, I heard that too. I was like,
that's real talk.
It's testimony right there, bro.
That's real talk.
Is it? You ready? I used to get baked so much. My mama would threaten to bake her act.
Wow. See, like, that's a bar and a half, though, for real. You know what I mean? And we just talked about the whole thing. So, like, that coincides, bro. But I just want to show you guys, too, you can be a lyrical rapper, but still make great quality hooks, great quality, you know, engaging content. So this is dope, bro. Shout out again, Tummy Tuck, streaming on all platforms soon. Make sure y'all check it out, man.
Hey, let's listen to some music, bro.
Let's go, bro. PD's ready. PD's ready to get into these reviews, bro. Hey,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. If he's ready, I see him still in the lobby. I want to bring our other sponsor on here. I want to make sure he's ready to go. But real quick, before we go ahead and do that, shout out to the people in the building. I see y'all. We got B-Way in the building. Questero, I see y'all. That's already just joined up. Summer, I see you been in here. Chiwas, what it do, baby?
Chiwa.
TDS Cam, Levi in the building, Clouds in the building. So I see y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for joining up. Shout out to everybody on YouTube that's joining up. We got some Twitter and some Twitch family in the building, some Telegram family in the building. So shout out to all you guys that are watching on all the ways that we've been streaming tonight. We appreciate you guys. But with that being said, man, we are going to go ahead and get into these reviews. And if you guys want to go ahead and submit right there below, go look at it. It says thenextgenchh@gmail.com. Read the reply email. Know where to send your music to. Know where to pay. And know where to get your music listened to. Let's go ahead and get on a roll. So up first for the night, we got the brother Macho in the building tonight. Shout out to him. I'm probably gonna botch this because this is in Spanish. The entire track is in Spanish. So what we're really gonna be looking for here, unless you're bilingual, then some other people in the chat, you know, we're gonna be looking for. But first of all, you can tell whether an artist is fire or not, while not even having to understand the language. I'm gonna tell you that right there. But this song is a little more special. Not only is it you know, a song, but I have to fill you guys in. This is a song that Emilio Macho wrote for the late passing of his father back in April. So this is a tribute to him. Before we go ahead and kick this off. So Emilio, we love you. Thank you for sending this track in, bro. And we just want to go ahead and honor your dad with this track and honor you, bro. So appreciate you for sending this in. So this, I'm probably going to botch the name of the track. I apologize. This is Macho Perez with Perdona Viejo Mío. All right, let's go ahead and get this track.
Perdona, viejo. Perdona, viejo mío, por tanto que te ha hecho. Tengo par de años que tengo esto en mi pecho. Su único varón, por eso yo tengo el derecho a decirte lo que siento. Los tiempos están bien malos, la calle es peor, el camino largo, pero en embargo yo estoy bien, vivo en Quilargo. Tengo Cristo, mis esposas y también los niños. Todo lo que necesito, como te lo explico. Cristo me agarró, levantamiento de mi pena, inyectándome directamente en mis venas. Empieza a tener reverencia para el Señor. Pan de vida, sangre suficiente, el alfa y omega, el principio y el final, el rey de todos los reyes y el príncipe del paz, el que rompe la cadena de los rompe discotecas y el que tiene miedo que lo deja dentro la gaveta. Padre nuestro que está en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino y hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo, dándonos el pan de nuestro día y perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden, y no nos dejan caer en la tentación, y líbranos del mal. Aquí estamos, las lágrimas cayendo, usted con papá Dios, y yo aquí sufriendo, pensando en los tiempos que nunca sucedieron, porque yo era un delincuente, tremendo callejero. La culpa no fue mía, culpa fue del terreno, el serpiente en sus embustes, inyectando su veneno, pero la sangre de Cristo me salvó de ese infierno, y ahora sigo Cristo como me sigue el sombrero. No me importa seguidores, lo que me importa es cuánto viven. La verdadera vuelta, 180 de grado de cambio no fue noche día, pero para adelante yo seguía con el poder de Dios. Y mi sangre está ahí, no vengo conquistando, con las palabras en mis manos vengo predicando. Y me siento bien agradecido de hacerte orgulloso sabiendo que tengo Cristo.
Hey, like that beat drop.
Hey, once again, shout out to Macho, aka Emilio. We're gonna go ahead and give him props. That song is for his father, is a tribute to his late father that passed in April. So we want to give a big shout out and honor to him, bro. Super dope. And what he was saying actually in the chat was that if you guys were listening to the hook, that was actually the Lord's Prayer as the hook in Spanish. So I think that's super dope to go ahead. And I think flowed pretty nicely too. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, Proddy asked how the mix sounded, and there go Macho. He's like, listen, I know it needed some tweaks. It's all good. But hey, real quick before we go ahead and talk about this track, he's been sitting here for a minute. The homie Frankie, aka God's Music Radio, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Frankie.
What up, my brothers?
Tell him, man. Hey, watch this, Frankie.
God's Music Radio.
Hey, I told you we was gonna get him on the show.
Hey.
I told you we was gonna get him on the show.
I see. LC's been on fire. Petey, what's going on, bro? Blessings, man.
What's up,
Bless.
bro? Nice to meet
Roddy,
you
what's
on
good, bro? Yo, it's dope seeing all the family supporting, man. It's really dope seeing everybody coming together, man. It's really dope. Petey said something earlier, and it was true that about these platforms like a Rapzilla, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Next Gen. It's dope that we can hold it down and bring family together, man. And, just let the Lord work and let us be an encouragement, to everyone and their music and encouragement to everyone else. You know what I mean? So it's dope hearing all that, man. So appreciate the family for supporting, man.
Most definitely. Shout out to everybody that's been coming through and supporting these shows.
Someone says Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
Hey, Frankie, they ain't never gonna let you live it out.
Don't come for my dude, man.
Ronnie from Jersey Shore. Yo, I am from Jersey, so I'll take the Jersey, bro.
Man, don't come for my boy. Okay.
Here go
Joseph right now.
Here go Joseph.
Yeah. Not funny at all.
Yo, I love you, bro. I'm sorry I didn't text you back. I was at work, man.
Hey,
I
it's
text
all
you.
good. What?
I
I'll
text you?
respond though.
Anyways,
Anyway,
let's get into this track, PD. If you don't mind leading us off, man, what was your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's definitely mix issues. I think with the right mix, bro, I think that could be a really good track. I'm not going to judge, obviously, the lyrics. To me, the flows and everything were good. You know, I thought that you can only vibe to it so much when you don't understand what's going on, but it sounded like I wish that I knew what the lyrics were, because that sounds like a super deep song. I mean, it's about his dad passing, so
yeah.
But I would say with it needs a good mix. Get that thing a good mix. And I could see that being like a high number as of now for me. Like, I'd probably give it like a 5 or a 6. Just the mix, bro. A bad mix. You don't want to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but still, bro, I think that the
Brady asked how long the track was. It was about 2:20. It was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So it wasn't a long track.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So I'm actually gonna give it an 8, and the reason being is like I've heard other macho stuff. I really like you doing the Spanish stuff. I think one of our first reactions, you had mixed the Spanish with the English. I like that too. I think when you rap in Spanish, you have a very good texture and tone to your voice that I really love. I thought it was a good track. And who mixed it?
I have no clue. I wasn't on.
Okay,
this
one. I thought
I didn't.
I was like,
hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, LC's been mixing stuff lately.
Real quick.
What's up,
real quick? If you guys, because I'm listening on a tablet too. If you guys are like, nah, bro, like the mix is good, just let me know, because it could be the tablet.
Oh yeah.
We'll let you know. Trust me.
No. The mix was a little off. Go CLC. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just kidding.
I think this one was kind of before he knew me too. He was already writing this.
Oh,
one.
okay.
So,
No. But it's a strong A for me, Macho. I really like this sound from you, bro. Listening to all your stuff, I really like this a lot. So I like this direction.
Good. Yeah, Frankie, what's up, bro?
You're muted, fam.
My bad, bro. I was on mute.
Yep.
But I like Macho's voice, man. I really do. I haven't heard him rap in Spanish, but his voice, you know what I mean? It's something about it. So I genuinely want to hear more. I couldn't tell with the mix, fellas. I couldn't tell. But
I am so cracking up though, Frankie. So he's a Florida native, but he's from Jersey originally.
Yeah, so me and Macho, we've talked. I know he's in Florida, bro. So he's about 2 hours south of me.
I'm crying because I went to go pick this man up from Newark, and he was at my house when we recorded a track.
Really?
And I was like, bro, why is everybody I know from Florida, but originally from Jersey or Philly? One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two.
That's funny. That's funny, bro.
Man.
But yeah, Macho's a good dude, man, and he's been kicking it with everybody. So it's good to see, you know what I'm saying, growth on his end too.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, so Emilio, my only thing about the track was the mix. I'm right there with PD. I wish I would have had my hands on this one, but regardless, what I did want to say, not on a judgment part, but I wanted to say this to kind of just give you some peace. Bro, you honored the heck out of your dad with this track, bro. So shout outs to you first of all with that, bro. As an artist, not as an engineer, because you don't mix your own stuff, but as an artist, you put your heart into this. And you did all that you could. You left it on the table with this one, bro. So shouts out to you in that aspect, bro. So I'm not gonna give it a rating, but I'm with Joseph. I'm kind of with Joseph on that side. It's a strong track, bro. So other than that, man. Hey, Proddy, shut up, bro.
Yeah,
Proddy,
Indiana too, fam. Indiana too.
Proddy talking about some loose gun laws in FL in Florida. Hey, bro. Listen, it's loose gun laws in every state besides New Jersey, okay? Listen, Jersey, y'all come out here.
You don't even need a permit in Indiana now.
Bro,
you just carry.
Yo, you come out Jersey. Listen, Jersey, you got a water bottle. You look like you about to shoot them up. Whoop, They coming to get you, big dog. They ain't no games, bro. Look, probably know what it is. Probably like NJ the worst. It is, bro. We terrible with it. But shout out to Macho. Let's go ahead and get into this next track. We had a skip ahead paid submission by Gospel Ready. The song is called Questions with Christopher
Gospel
Gibson.
Ready.
Yeah, I like that. I
right? Love Gospel Ready, bro.
All right, so
I've reviewed a couple of his tracks. He's dope.
Okay, bet. So we got Gospel Ready with Christopher Gibson. The song is called Questions. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Man, what's going on with you, little bro? Man, I've been seeing you been moving differently lately, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with you, but man, I'm here to talk.
Honestly, bro, so many things going on in my life right now, man. I got so many questions, I need so many answers, but I don't know what's real and what's fake.
First of all, I know I'm too blessed to be stressed, but still, that don't take away the fact that I got all these questions. I've been wrestling with these thoughts. Sometimes my mind gets so congested that I can't see no direction what I'm supposed to do.
Depend on God. Let every breath that lift up his name to give him pride. He'll never leave you or forsake it, that's no surprise. See the enemy, he the ops, we call him father of lies. See Jesus, the Lord of hosts, get in his word and apply.
Okay, I hear you, fam, and I've been reading, but it's just way too much to understand. Some things I just can't comprehend. Not to mention that my partner Muslim, and every chance he get, he tell me that the Bible can't be trusted. What I'm supposed to do?
What? Can't be trust? It ain't about who twisting grammar. It's about who we encounter. Jesus. See, as far as Muslim love will meet you where you at. Let them see the Jesus in you, they gon' get attached. That's facts.
But with the love, when everybody's so violent and toting guns. If God is good, explain why he be letting babies die so young. If it's written, then I can't change what's to come. I might as well just live my life and have my fun, right?
Nope. Wickedness of the devil, he the reason for toting guns. Everything is by choice, he gave us freedom because the son. Have you heard of free will? This not a record deal. Babies dying for a reason, gotta trust in him. He knows what's best for you, pay attention, submit to God. He coming back for his bride, make sure your heart is right. Bible said that we sin without us knowing it. So live a life of repentance, make sure you born again.
Born again? What that mean? Cause I can't switch up who I am. Every single time I try, I end up right back here again. A lot of people think that all these Christians out here real pretend. Go to church, leaving in they sin, they playing church again.
Bible says for us to go study to show thyself approved. And in rules, God ain't no fool. This what you gotta do. Lean not on your own understanding. I know you church hurt. Point them fingers dead at yourself. Don't blame it on the church. Adjust, man. Fall 7 times, pick up that cross. Don't use the grace as a crutch. Remember you once was lost. So just ask for him to teach you his ways. Offer to him your faith. Repent means to turn all away from your wicked ways. 100.
All right,
okay.
That was Gospel Ready and Christopher Gibson with Questions. All right, bet Frankie's got to head out of here, but we're going to keep the show rolling. I'm gonna start off with this one. So first thing off bat wasn't really a song issue. Once again, it was a mixing issue for me. Gospel Ready or whoever started off the track, as soon as it started, like immediately it was like beat and vocals. Like that's how it sat for me. I can immediately tell it was like you're not in the pocket, you're already just sitting above it. That was the first thing that I heard. But other than that, I think my only other critique would have been the intro was kind of long. If anybody peeped that, it was like a crescendo intro, but it was kind of like let's get into the rapping. And at the end there, whoever came in on the second part, like I really enjoyed some of the cadences and things there. So there was a lot of good in here too. I don't want to just talk about the bad. My overall thing, though, I really want to hone in on that. I feel the critique that's needed to be said. Mixing such a big thing.
Yeah.
That could have had the opportunity to have a higher number, but the mixing was an issue for me. So Joseph, go ahead.
Yeah, what are you giving it?
Bro, I'm still thinking about it. I'll go at the end. I'm still thinking about it. Mm-hmm.
I have a number. So he said wasn't the
okay,
final,
it wasn't the final version. Okay, good to know.
That was me, fam. He asked and I answered. So both of them was him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he was just switching his voice, which I thought was really cool.
That's what
I think that the next level of this track, and I'm gonna address something different. LC obviously is the expert when it comes to mixing. I think what I've been kind of trying to do is like having creative production that accentuates what I'm trying to do. So like this was a very storytelling kind of track where you're having a conversation with someone. And I feel like even having a break in between the conversation and a little bit of production can accentuate the feels of that conversation and make it feel more like a conversation, because the truth is we're not talking back to back that fast. And I think there's an opportunity there to really like dive into some maybe different realms of creative production, and how you can accentuate a song like this. I love the concept. I love the idea. Don't feel like it's executed at its maximum potential. Not saying the rapping isn't there, the conversation isn't there. I actually think you can condense it and put some of the conversations together because they're all good content. But I would kind of like sift through it and say, like, where are the big hitters in this song and the big points that I'm trying to make, and then condense it to make it more digestible to the listener. And that would be my overall critique. I give the track a 7 out of 10, and I think it has a farewell of potential.
That was solid. Yeah, I don't know where LC went, but yeah, that was really good, Joe. So I think that his rapping was actually fire, you know.
Oh no, he wasn't both voices. He said Christopher asked and I answered. So the other person. Okay, it sounded like it was just him. Okay,
yeah, like God asked and he answered or something. I think that the lyricism was good. Like the whole storytelling thing was pretty fire to me. But I agree with you 100%, bro. With Joe about just making moments within a track that are going to captivate the audience, you know. And sometimes we don't know what those are. But how long was the song, bro? Do you know?
how long was the song?
I don't know where.
No, I'm asking.
Total, the song was about 2:30, 2:33. I apologize, fellas. I have no idea. Listen,
and it even, if you notice, it even felt longer than that. I think
that's why. Yeah,
there was no break.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Go ahead.
If you go, I'm guilty of this too, because sometimes I don't leave enough space in a record. You know what I mean? So exactly what you said, Joseph, about leaving space in a record somewhere, doing a somewhere where you can still have like the same lyrics and stuff for like, you know, the second part or whatever, but just kind of splitting it up a little bit so that you can keep the audience. But I thought the rapping was super fire. The mix was, you know, I think LC already covered it, bro. It needs some work. I'll give it like a
Yo, Gospel Ready. I would love if you come see me. Come see me. Let's work. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys, when I'm giving you critiques on mixing, this is not, bro. This is not to be like, oh, bro, I just want to critique your mix and don't put this on. I'm not the guy that's critiquing as not an engineer, and I'm just an artist. Listen, when I'm telling you about mixing, I'm hard on myself about mixing. Yeah, and I've mixed for cats all over the industry. I'm not even about to get into names right now, but just know.
But just know they're big names.
Nah, just know I've had the opportunity to do that. And when I'm working with them, it's even a further level that I have to hold, a standard I have to hold myself to. So when I'm telling you guys these things about your mixing, it's not like, oh, just come see me so I can make a buck. No. Come see me so you can have the best version of your track. If all we're saying is that you need mixing work, if we're not talking about other stuff, if we're one of those artists, let's work on that. Let's work on that. You know what I mean? And if you're an artist where Petey and Joseph is giving you feedback about other things that are going on the track, tighten those up. And if the mix was still an issue, then let's come back to that. Because regardless, go ahead, Joseph. Go ahead.
Also, LC does have a class if you're trying to mix yourself, because some people are trying to mix themselves, and I totally understand that, and you need room for growth and stuff like that. Go to someone like LC. He offers a class for $100, I believe, is the fee for the class, and you can meet with him. I don't know. You tell the guidelines on that, because I know it's changed since I did it.
So Call to Purpose has changed. It is now a 14 week, or I said 14 session program. It is a one-time sign up fee. And you guys will be able to learn anything about entrepreneurship, about business, about mixing, about production. It is music centered. But it's not just for musicians, it's not just for artists.
Yep.
It's for anybody that wants to be inspired to become something of themselves. If you want to find your purpose, you want everybody to stop saying, oh, that guy, that girl, that they have potential. No, let's walk in our purpose. Let's mature that potential into purpose. So
Yep.
I go by, listen, Romans 8:28 says we are called to purpose according to him. So listen, I want you guys to understand that when I'm teaching you guys these things, you can come get mixed by me all day. That's cool. If you don't have the time to do it, that's great. But you can also take the class and learn how to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And learn how to empower
Yep.
yourself and be like, listen, not only am I
He
a dope
gives you all
artist,
the
but I feel like dope
tools
music.
and
Yeah.
the tools that he uses to mix some of the people that are top of the industry. So, but I don't say that because LC is a friend. I say it because I am a person who loves to grow, and I look for where I can get the most value and the most bang for my buck. And honestly, LC's class, I spent that money, and it was literally like nothing compared to the value that I got and received from that class. So I'm not just saying it because he's my friend. I'm saying it because it is a true source for you to grow as an artist. So
Love you, bro. My God, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Again, I didn't say it because I like LC.
Hey, look,
Okay.
here goes
I
City
did not
trolling.
say it.
Here goes City trolling. So you have the best version of your track and make a buck. Got you, LC. And then he goes, why does Joseph Madigan look like a marriage counselor today? Love you.
Yo. Yo. My wife is a therapist, so
hey, see, you gotta keep it 100. But hey, look, I'm gonna let you know this. If you've heard my music, you know I don't play when it comes to mixing.
Look, gonna make me put my hat on,
I ain't
man.
no joke. Hey, go ahead, throw it on for us, Joseph. Throw it on for us. There you go. Now he's the hood marriage counselor.
Yo.
Hey, watch that hairline.
Hey, there you go. Hey, Petey, so what'd you give this?
Yeah, probably a 6, bro. I think because I really did like the rapping. I thought that the rapping was good. Yeah,
respect it.
The rapping was good. But
Joseph,
I give it a 7. I said 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it has a lot of potential.
I'm right in the middle, 6.5. I agree with Jay Violet. Like, hey, this is, and when we're giving a 6 out of 10, don't think that's like, oh, listen, we're also
That's not a low score.
Don't hear the number and fold. Hear the critique and grow. That's a big thing I want you guys to start doing. Stop hearing the number 5 and go, or 6 or whatever, and going, oh God, I suck. These guys hate me. These guys don't like my music. Stop hearing that number and go, okay, what did I learn out of this? How can I make it a 10? I'm 4 levels away from getting a 10. Do you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to really think about how small of a scale that is. Just real quick. So shout out to Gospel Ready. We appreciate you for sending that in, bro.
Love you, bro.
Hey, real quick, I gotta show some love to people in the building. I see B-Way in here. My boy Lazarus is in the building.
Yeah, he's submitted
Shout out
too.
to Big Laz. I saw it. I was surprised. So we got Lazarus watching in the building too. Laz, what it do, homie? Hit me, turn me up. So we have a couple artists in the lineup. So let me go ahead and read off who we have. We have Drew Smith coming up next, followed by Jay Violet. Then we have Mr. Joseph Madigan himself. And we have Kello. We have Johnson Music. I believe. Hey, let me know if you pay for your submission, Johnson. Let me know if you pay for your submission. We have Lazarus in the building. And my producers, if you're sending in beats, You guys can send in 2 beats for 1 submission prize. Just a heads up for all my producers. Send in 2 beats. So if you sent 1, just send in the second one. If you paid for your submission already. So I think that's who I got right now. So we have Drew, Jay, Joseph, Kello, and then Lazarus Johnson. Let me know if you paid for your submission already, bro. And just show me the hey Jay, hey Jay. He said, "Jay, Kello, stop submitting." Jay, it's okay, bro. That
I'll
man
be back, bro.
Kello was the only person to impress Derek Minor last week. So hey, he feeling real good right now about this. He feeling real good. He coming for Jay Vine. All right, so let's get into this track. It is called Run. Let me go ahead and double check. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, here we go. It's called Run by my homie Drew Smith 3G. So if you guys want to check him out on Instagram, it is Drew Smith 3G. Here we go. Let's go ahead and check this one out. It's called Run.
Run into the sun, but I ain't got no shades. Praying that his light blinds my old ways. I'm giving up tonight, giving into grace, trusting in you, God, keeping steady pace. Run, run, run. Run into the sun, sun, sun. Run, 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 run into the sun, sun, sun. Run, 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 run into the sun. Climbing over hills, speeding over bumps, running for the thrill, just like Forrest Gump. I put the past behind me, just like my mama said. Running towards you, God, for all the grace you shed. Run, run, run. Run into the sun, sun, sun. Run, 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 run into the sun, sun, sun. Run, 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 run into the sun. Got me run, running. Got me running to you. Run into you. Got me running. Running to you. Running to you. Run into the sun, sun, sun. Run into the sun.
Once again, shout out to Drew Smith 3G in the building. If you guys don't mind, this is a personal friend of mine that lives down the street. I actually I want to go into this critique. Drew, I love you, dog. So I'm doing this for you. First of all, Drew, I love the melodies on this track. That's the first thing I want to say. I love the melodies on this track. The second thing, which is a critique that I want to give you, is I wish that it didn't feel as if it was dragging. See, there were certain parts in this track where I was like, the run. That's all cool for me. Melody is great, but I want that to coincide with what's going on, because you had a very melodic, bouncy, dreamy beat, and I wanted that to feel like it was pushing that run. You got to make sure that's not dragging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's a minor touch up. That could just be a vocal fix, you know, in the engineer. You could always tack that forward. That's the first thing I want to say. And then the last critique I had, and Joseph and PD, if you guys have anything else to fill in, was I love the concept of the song, the word run, but don't overkill it. Because by the time the last hook came in and that last verse was there, I just was like, okay, Drew, I can see where this is going to be repetitive at. Still good, but then I see where this could be repetitive at. Overall, that's my critiques. I'm with Jay. I like the song. Hook is good. I changed the flow up. 7 out of 10 for me.
Yep.
I really do like the song though, bro. Good job, Drew. Joseph?
Yep, and I couldn't tell if it was the mix, but
mix was good on my end. Mix was good on my end.
Okay, but I would have liked more. Like, I feel like I love the run. I really wish there was more there,
more
like,
reverb, more layering,
more of a presence.
I will say that. I will say this. This felt like more of a drier mix to me. This didn't have a lot of layering, a lot of panning in there. This didn't have a lot of saturation in the vocals. And when you're doing something like a run, you need to open that concert hall voice. We need to open that depth up, because that's not what I got there. I got more of the gritty, the run, and that's cool. But still, even your background vocals can open up that concert hall, you know, kind of vocal thing. Sorry, Joseph, I mean,
just like Locke said, probably more harmonies. And then I think
J-Nuz, love you, bro.
That a high end vocal, run,
yeah,
into the sun.
Yeah,
some of that, or a female vocal in place of that to emphasize the chorus would give it a nice little touch. But I think what LC is very, very accurate. It was dragging. It lost my attention about midway through. But I do love what's there, and I love the vibey sound. That's kind of what I've been venturing into as well. So I love the sound. I just think when it's such a simple chorus like run, there has to be something there. Otherwise, it's gonna lose me.
Right. PD?
Yeah, I think I missed like the first minute or so, but
it's all good. What did you catch?
I mean, from when I got in here, like everything you guys said was spot on. There just wasn't anything that really stood out to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That run, you know, running. I do think that there is like a lane for that sound though. If you can master, and I don't know what that looks like, but
it's almost sync placement. It almost touches the sync placement realm for a little bit, because like Joseph, like if you get that right commercial track, like let's just say a Nike commercial, and they start with that film where it's dark shadow, start with that foot shot onto a track, and you got a sprinter that run, and you got this whole trailer right then and there. That also sync placement, you know. And I felt like he was dipping in a little bit to sync placement almost, but it has to be executed there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But everything you guys said was spot on, and I agree with. I would probably give it like a 5.
Okay.
It didn't grab me. You know what I mean?
Okay. And Joseph, you said what? Oh, go ahead, Petey. Go ahead, Petey. You good?
I think that you can. I think that there's a lane somewhere in that, though. Like you said, you know, with syncing it up.
Okay, perfect. All right, Joseph, you gave it a
7.
All right,
7
I'm at a 7. Petey gave it a 5. All right, shout out to Drew once again. Appreciate you coming through. Gospel already said, I love the honesty, helps us grow, fam. God bless y'all for real. Bro, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the critiques. Thank you for understanding that this next gen, this is a community. What we've built here, this is a body that loves people.
Jay's wallet in the chat.
So
Lazarus said, "Is this the same chat as
IG?" Hey, Jay said, "No, it's the North Pole.
It's actually connected to the North Pole."
Emotional.
I can't, bro.
Jay Wallen in the chat.
I told you, this is why we got to get Jay and Derek's Discord, bro. Jay could be acting a fool. But speaking of Mr. J Violet. Guess who we're playing next, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen?
here we go.
Hey, we're in for a treat here, guys. Let's go ahead, sit back, kick back to Mr. J Violet with True Religion.
I'm praying one on my knees. I'm begging her like, baby, please. I call her up like every week, watching her slowly. Cause I know it's true religion. It's based on her decisions.
That note.
Cause that's what she needs to be faithful. Yeah. Watch her move while she stands by my side. Guess the night till she loves me all night.
Woo!
That would be alright. Still in the signs, and I know we can hide it. Yeah. Oh, she got me moving like things song. Felt the gentle loving kiss. My heart stands by. Heart really cries for you. And my eyes are locked on you. Cause I know it's true religion. It's based on her decisions. Cause that's what she
That's a 10.
needs
That's a
to
10.
be
That's a 10. That's a 10.
faithful. You want somebody with some soul and them strawberries with some chocolate filling. Purple rain got some prints on, alright. So what's up, you want a man, he got the big dreams. Have a normal life, a roller with the big ring. Freedom, power, last hour, you ever hear it sing. All wings, real things. What you mean? Ooh, ooh, always put that on a man.
That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10.
What you wanna make? It's based on her decision, yeah. That's what she needs to be.
Oh, body rolling too.
That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10.
Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh my gosh. Those vocals were crazy. Yo,
Jay,
I'm
banning from this show. I'm banned. Petey, is that the first time you ever heard Jay Violet?
No. I
Okay.
I heard. I don't know. It was his last song, but that was fire, bro. That was definitely a 10. There's no critique on my end.
No critique on my end. But Joseph, go ahead, because I think.
Hey, listen. But he better watch his mouth in this chat, bro. That's all I gotta say. No. Hey,
Yo,
for real quick. 10.
Go ahead. Go back.
10. And remind me a lot of Frank Ocean, bro. For real, was fire.
Yeah. Jay, bro, I told Jay about this. I said he has those tracks like Disney that make you fall in love with music again. Like, it's not just the artist, it makes you fall in love with music again.
Yes. That's where I was at.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. Yo, like your voice, bro. Your voice. Can we just talk about the vocals that was making me body roll? Okay.
Hey, B-Way
just said, am I the only one body rolling? I said, no, I'm over here like this.
Hey,
you just see the top half of my body. You see the bottom half of my legs was kicking up. Like, yo,
Hey, we gotta watch Joseph, bro. Hey, he might have had one of them. He might want to have one of them Delta 8 muscle relaxers.
yo, those vocals, Jay, were unbelievable, man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think you did such a great like job at giving a little bit and not giving too much, and then kind of leaving us wanting more. It was just like this back and forth, even with your lyrics, the way you were, and in the background, she's faithful. Like what you were doing was just all around executed very like on an expert level, bro. I loved it. I love the track.
And the song structure too was fire.
Yeah, phenomenal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
the Strucker was crazy.
yeah.
That's good.
But the structure was fire, bro, because you didn't know where it was going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
dope.
phenomenal. Shout out to Jay Violet for our first
Gotcha 10. Gotcha 10.
10 of the night. You already know what time it is. All right, so we have up next Mr. Joseph Madigan himself.
This is a beat. So it is okay. Well, it's the Heal Me instrumentation.
Okay.
So I have been working on this track for like 6 months.
Okay.
And we just got a rough mix of all the instrumentation together. So TDS Cam, shout out TDS Cam, shout out Chihuahua. This is the main single that we'll be releasing this year, and we're gonna have a video, everything. This song is super powerful.
Awesome.
I'm excited about this. So yeah, go ahead and play it.
Let's go.
Ready?
First of all, I already know what the track sounds like. And just hearing the final post production of this, I already know this is going to be phenomenal. So I'm not giving it a rating, but it's
yo,
it's
shout out and he probably doesn't know this, but everybody tag Q in the comments. Because Q actually, I had put Heal Me the Master on which, by the way, Authority Sound is the one that has been mixing.
Shout out Jay.
Yeah, shout out Jay Mill, because he's been doing an excellent job, and we've been working on this for, like I said, months and months and months. And shout out to RJ Williams, who is actually, he's mentored by Ty Tribbett. He's the one that was also on the creative production side of this. If you guys want his contact and want to work with him, I can connect you to him as well. But yo, like this, yeah, I'm blown away. And Q, if it wasn't for Q, I probably would have never went back and added the extra production, because Q critiqued me on what is the guerrilla warfare critique show, right?
Are you talking about Guerrilla Sport with Quan and them? I know you're talking about.
Yep. And Q gave me a harsh critique, man. He was like, yo, the vocals are crazy, love it, but the production, he said, bro, it's not finished. Like, there can be more there.
And I like how it switches into that still that hip hop at the end too. You know,
yes,
it has that nice finish. So
yeah, super dope. So yeah, thank you, Q.
Shout out to everybody in the building that's helping on that track, man. Phenomenal. I think we got a different Q in the building, but this Q is followed up by none other than Kello himself. So Combo Breaker. Kello and Q decisions. Let's go.
Had to make my decisions. Yeah. Serving God, I hate the world. Man, I had to make my decision. Thank you, Lord, because you the reason why I'm living. You sacrificed your life, and you called me out of darkness to the light. Lord, you broke me out of prison. I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. Yeah, I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. Lord, where can we have the words of eternal life? Press into your presence, Lord, you're worthy every tear I cry. And Lord, I lay these burdens at your feet. You're filling every void, I feel complete. That day you feel me, it was authentic. Gave my life to you, Jesus, so I put my all in it. You hung your head and then you died and you said it was finished. It's the life that I'm living. Giving my life as a sacrifice was my best decision. God, I hate the world. Man, I had to make up my decision. Thank you, Lord, because you the reason why I'm living. You sacrificed your life, and you called me out of darkness to the light. Lord, you broke me out of prison. I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. Yeah, I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. I'm coming to the throne with a humble heart. Seeing what me set up, he don't know that I've been set apart. Left the underground to get some freedom like I'm Rosa Parks. Made up my mind and my decision that I want relationship. Ain't no religion, I'm at the cross with it. They be mad that I love God and still be dripping sauce with it. Don't got time for face cause I'm too busy being authentic. I pray your kingdom come and let your will be done. Had to hate the world so I can serve this. Serving God and hate the world. Man, I had to make up my decision. Thank you, Lord, cause you the reason why I'm living. You sacrificed your life, and you called me out of darkness to the light. Lord, you broke me out of prison. I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. Yeah, I want relationship. Man, I don't want religion. To be honest, this the way I've been feeling. Can you run it up?
So that was decisions by Q. That was Stooks on the track, not RQ, the other Q. And that was Stokes. I'm sorry, and Kello.
And he took ownership of Q. He said, "Not RQ."
I love Q. That's my boy. Kiwan, Kello, my boy. You know what I'm about to say. This is not a 10 for me. for a very specific reason. And this has nothing to do with Stutz's part. This is a 9.5 for me for a very specific reason. Kello, Jay, Block, Jack, Q, and everybody else in Next Gen. What have I been telling this man for years? Stop doing hooks that sound like, thank you, Lord, that you always show me love. Thank you, Lord, that you always show me love. It sounds like the same song over and over and over and over and over again. So Kello has this song that he put out last year, and the hook goes, thank you, Lord, that you always show me love. Thank you, Lord, that you always show me love. That's the exact melody, right? And when I pull this up, I want you guys to listen again.
Yeah, serving God and hate the world. Man, I had to make up my decision. Thank you, Lord, because you the reason why I'm living. You sacrificed your life, and you called me out of darkness to the light. Lord, you brought
Hey,
me
man. Hold on. Put me on the screen, dog. Because you ain't going to come at Kello. If it works, it works. Okay?
No,
if people love it, LC.
Let me I'm doing this to challenge him because Kiwan knows it sounds the same, and I know he's more creative than that. He can take those same lyrics and make an even better hook. It's just that he's so awesome at being Kello. That is his natural melodic feel. That is why I'm not giving it a 10, because I know he can do better than that. I know you don't always have to go to that. That is an easy melody for you. Give me something new. Give me something I've never heard before. Do I think this track is reality a 10? Once again, yes. It'll go on the playlist. But I'm personally giving him a 9.5 because I know he can do better. If I'm an active Kello listener, right? Not a first time Kello listener. After the third song that the hook sounds like, I'm gonna be like, bro, does this dude just like have the same flow? Like, do we not have a different? But if you're a first time Kello listener, if you're somebody that is like, all right, bro, well, this is fire, cool, then it works for you. But see, for me, yeah, you missed the first one, Kello. For me, listen. First of all, you want to take this from me? That is my dog. That is my blood brother. Y'all can all say whatever y'all want to say. He's taking this and loving this right now. This is how we get better. But that's my only thing about this decisions one, Kello. I love it. In hindsight, it's a 10, but for me, it's a 9.5 because I want to see a different hook. I can't live with that. Thank you, Lord. I can't do that no more. We can't do that no more. That's just me. Joseph?
I'm gonna push back on that. Okay.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay, Kello, I give you a 10.5 to make up for his 5 that's missing. And
go ahead.
I'll say this. When you go to McDonald's, you expect to get McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like a lot of your audience was drawn to that sound, I see nothing wrong with coming with something similar, because it's like they're expecting, when I hear Kello, I want Kello. Dang,
Derek,
what has happened to my pronunciation? Honestly, I need some water. I need to go eat like a piece of fruit. Because I can feel it right now. I'm getting a little lightheaded. So Kello, if they're expecting that from you, man, maybe that's what your audience like. If it was that decision, I understand it more. But I can't say, that I haven't been listening to you as long as LC. But I will say that this is not the first time I'm hearing you either. So I didn't hear the song that he's talking about. Okay.
Hold on. First of all, let me tell you this. This is not only the first time I've told him this. This is about the 6th, 7th, 8th time I've told him this, by the way. And he knows that. And he probably wrote the hook and was like, Elsie's going to punch me in the face for this. He probably did. I'm telling you, because I love him to death enough to tell him the truth. So, this is a bomb track. I'm not arguing with that fact. I'm not arguing that it's not a good track. I'm not arguing that it wouldn't make it. I'm arguing the fact see, the people that really know him know. Yeah. We know him. We know. So it's different. I have to challenge him further to be a better artist. And Kello, to answer your question, I didn't play Healing yet, so I didn't play the second one yet. But PD, go ahead, bro. I get some other. Joseph just trying to counter everything I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this. I like it, bro. I think it's a 9. And that's the. I think I heard him last week, but I didn't really remember how that song went. But it's a fire track. I didn't like the hook. You know what I'm saying? And that's even with me not hearing that other one that you're talking about, LC. But that's just my preference. I do agree with Joe though that like especially for the younger cats that people will like that. You know, it's just a 9 for me because I feel like the hook sounded a lot like the verses. But it's still a fire track.
Stooks, you murdered that verse, by the way. That second verse, Stooks, you murdered that thing. He just hopped in the IG chat, bro. Yeah, you murdered that thing, bro. We're gonna give a shout out to him. But Kello does have a second track in here too that we're gonna play just to let you guys know.
Can you give me a second?
Yeah, you're good. Take your time. Take your time. But Q1, I have a feeling he's going to be joining us in the live very, very shortly. I have a strange feeling Kello's going to make an appearance in this live in about 2 minutes because he has access to the stream. So I have a very strange feeling that he's going to make an appearance here in a second. But honestly, at the end of the day, what I do to critique is I want to make us better. I want to make our community better. I want to make myself better. I want to make the way we think better, the way we see better, the way we visualize each other better. That is the goal, is to grow as a community, not just grow individually. That's great. If PD blows up, that's great. But what is LC also doing while PD's blowing up to make himself better? What is Kello also doing while LC's blowing up to make himself better? How are we striving towards the same goal as a unit to put the entire map of the kingdom of heaven on the map? Not just us, not our name, but to put the kingdom of heaven on the map. And we do that by individually making strides that makes our overall community better. So that's the whole goal behind that, bro. Shout out to everybody here, bro. Shout out to Kello, bro. I see y'all in here. God Chasers in the building. Shout out God Chasers. I see you, bro. All right, Joseph's back. So let's go into the second track by Kello, so that way I can stop hearing Joseph grill me about not giving him a 10. This is one that's called Healing. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Bless, turn the beat up.
Didn't wanna let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't wanna face my fears, but I had to. My tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful. I didn't wanna let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't wanna face my fears, but I had to. My tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful.
I feel like Neo trapped up in the matrix. Battle duality between what's secular and sacred. Don't need a pulpit, cause I'd rather eat what's in his beef. Peace to the gods, I'm steady schooling all you Pharisees. Honestly, man, it's clear to see my best work is equal more than your net worth. You say your soul for fortune and fame, so what's your heart worth? More than silver and gold, flow where energy goes. Sitting patiently waiting these prophecies to unfold. Cause I'm a mastermind and half the time my spirit must recline. Words spoken, painting murals of mountains I had to climb. So I meditate, then I demonstrate my flesh disintegrate, then my spirit man elevates. Yeah, gotta wake up every morning, get into the bag, pledge allegiance to the cross and never to the flag. Pursuing healing from the baggage passed down from my dad. Giving praises to you, Lord, for the chances I had.
I didn't wanna let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't wanna face my fears, but I had to. My tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful. I didn't wanna let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't wanna face my fears, but I had to. My tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful.
What would you do when your emotions spiral down the drain? Or when your mental health is low, you just going insane? You chose to love someone and you like how I felt, but in the end you left broken, kept neglecting yourself. Been in a season of healing and I'm wanting my karma. Facing trauma past down for my mother and father. Objectifying these women with my lustful desires. Was on the road for a good year, now I'm getting tired. Tossing and turning, my mind is observing. My heart is a servant, my spirit is yearning. Fighting just to sleep at night. You wasn't there for all them nights when I cried to him. Lord, forgive me for the times that I lied to you. When you gave me signs to leave and I ignored them all. Shit ain't know like I was told that pride comes before the fall. All them leaves feel the breeze, casting my shame. Safe to say like red seas, we be parting the ways because I'm healing.
I didn't want to let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't want to face my fears, but I had to. The tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful. Didn't want to let you go, but I got to. Can see you walk away, but I got to. Didn't want to face my fears, but I had to. The tears turned into fountains, now I'm grateful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Healing by Kello. I do not know who the female vocalist was on that track. Real quick, before we go ahead and go into this review, I want to bring on this knucklehead. What up, Jay Violet in the building, y'all. I had a strange feeling some more next gen people are gonna make our way into the chat real quick. Hey, y'all, I should have introduced. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have brought Simon Cowles to the show. Hey, bro, Jay is the harshest critic we ever have brought on this show, bro, ever. But it's out of love. It's out of love, though. Hey, but every time Jay gets on here, somebody sends a track that shuts Jay up. So I like it. I love it. Keep the competition going. Jay, what you think about this one, bro?
I thought it was. I mean, like I said, I thought it was smooth. I think that this is what you're gonna get, you know. But I'm always wondering what is different, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like what kind of change are you looking into, or how can you challenge yourself to get better, right, as an artist, right? So I think anybody that I know that has a lot of potential, I'm like, all right, bro, what can you do next, right, to do better than you did last time and not just keep it on the same level, if that makes sense. Growth. But I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But there's no critique, but it's the same like expectation.
Yes. Yeah. So. We're looking for that wow factor. I get you. Joseph, where you at? You all right? He's smacking over there.
I was getting lightheaded for a second, fam.
It's all good.
So I agree with Jay, and it was more the flow. I feel like the cadence in the lyrics were dope, but I didn't feel like any of the lyrics were standing out to me because of the flow structure. I think if you would have switched it up and been a little bit different with it, I think we all can say we've heard tracks like this, especially from you, where it's kind of like introspective, and we're kind of like talking deep thoughts, and we're also testifying and kind of hitting these punchlines. But like I think what needed work the most was presenting those in a different and creative way than just the same flow cadence throughout both verses.
I agree. And real quick, I want to say this too. My camera just cut off. I want to say this too. This is a Kello 10. Okay. When we say this is a Kello 10, this is the truest form of he's gonna put this song out. And when we say this, he's gonna put the song out, and this is a 50,000 stream song easily, right? We get that. Cool. But what we're looking for is what, as his brothers, what's gonna take you to the next level? You know what I mean? How can we crack the code to get you to that million stream song in a month? Like that's what we're looking for. But I'm actually very interested, Petey. I'm actually very interested to see what you have to say as a lyricist yourself. I'm interested in your comments.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that the lyrics were good, bro. I think to use like Jay's song as an example, right? He has the way that he structured the song and formatted it, right? You don't know what's going to happen. So in this space, like specifically, and I definitely have to work on this too sometimes, we got to get away from hook, verse, hook, verse, hook.
Yep.
Like the song was good. Like it was like I it's probably like an 8 for me too, because the lyrics held their own. The girl, whoever that was, she was fire. She sounded great. And everybody was super talented in that song. But you're gonna lose, especially now, bro. Instagram Reels, TikTok, like people making your song the whole time, unless you're like really, really doing something. So I agree with everything else that you guys said, but that's my critique of it. Just let's get away from that hook verse, throw a bridge in there, bro. Throw, change the beat up, change the beat, you know what I'm saying? And throw somebody off. But it was still a solid track though.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Jay, starting with you, numbers. Oh, you said, I'm sorry, you already gave it a rating. I apologize. No,
I can give it again.
Yeah, he gave it an 8. I'm at a 9. Joseph?
I'll give it 8.5.
PD?
Yeah, I'm in an 8 too.
Okay. All right. Cool. Dope. He said, I agree. Love y'all. Time to grow and go higher. That's all it's about.
Amen.
Hey, that is all it's about right there. And that's all we're trying to get y'all to see. If Kello can take that criticism and move to the next level, as dope as an artist he is, like, this is the same person who already cracked 1 million streams in 2022.
Was that Kello who commented?
No. Yeah, that was him. That's his producer. That's his producer account. You gotta know.
Kilo.
Hey, bro, Derek was killing him with that. Hey, bro, that joke was cracking me up. All right, so listen, let's check it out. I'm excited about this one. We got Big Lazarus up next. I think this one's called. It's a feature, actually. This isn't his track, but it's a feature he did, and the track is called Leroy. Hey, we got Big Laz in the booth, so let's go ahead and get into this mug. Let's go.
Yeah, it's God. It's God. It's God. Yeah.
Just cool boy.
Then I try to tell you that guy, he come back. It's the end of the world. People finna have a heart attack. They think that the book is fake. Ain't the book, is all I act. I believe in God, that's great. I don't gotta worry about the hell back. Demons trying to slide, so I gotta call the holy swine. I believe in God, so they test my Christian every time. They told me, look my hand, I can't be sold like Lot's wife. While I listen to an unbeliever saying God ain't right. I feel something wrong in the head. I can't help this man now. If y'all think that we came from Adam's in space, y'all should be dead now. But God, he give us chance after chance. My sin, I lay it down. I give it all to God, cause he the only one who can fix it. How he can turn your life real quick, make it fast just like a switch. When I'm with God, I never miss. On all my shots, I make it
Swish. Back then I was smoking Swish. Used to talk about you like Swish.
No, in the army Swish.
Nintendo, I made a switch. No can do not toe and sticks. I just pray the scripts and stick. Boy, you got big shoes to fill. My God, he made sure they fit. Right up in his purpose, cause he saved me. No, I can't be bucking, cause he nibble till I pray. Hey, gang. Hey, gang. Wake up in the morning, see his face, I'm trying to get fed. Have the kids of spirits on my place, I can't move fed. If I talk it out, I got walk it out, got you my leg. Back in school, I was trying to write it out, cause you know leg. I was sipping on spirits, nowadays I'm spirit led.
Yeah.
By faith, not by sight. Just a rubber case, my God give me sight. Aye, what you mean? Get that shame up in my body. You got arrows with the flame, I got armor on my body. I made in his going one-on-one. He said to be heard. I'm trying to be one. Integrity is recipe to doing what he want. Let him situations testing me got caught up on the sun. But I looked at the wretch in me and threw it in the dump. Gotta get another beat, cause this beat just like done.
Only the 8.
Okay, hey, Petey, go ahead. Petey got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. That I don't know. Was that That was 2
last
right?
second. Last second.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Lazarus,
I don't know.
and then you don't know the other guy.
Nah,
because he came back in at the end. No,
that was all Laz. Basically, the second
okay.
half of the track.
Yeah, hey, the first guy needs work, bro. Major work. But hey, that's all in the ears of the beholder, I guess. But Lazarus went hard for sure. His verse was fire, bro. Everybody started going crazy when he came in.
Hey,
the energy is crazy.
So
that's a great show track for his verse. I don't know who Homeboy in the first one was, but
so Jay said something too when we were talking about like this track needed energy, like. And as soon as he said that, Laz's verse came in, and we was all like, "Hey, bro, this is it. Like this is it." I want to lead off and say this. So, what I think tried to happen, I could be wrong. It could just be he needs improvement. I think the first artist who was on here tried to do one of those not Clyde flows, and those flows are typically like the offbeat. They have kind of like that I want to be different kind of flows. And for me, it wasn't executed correctly. If that what was trying to be done, it just wasn't executed in a good downbeat timing. There are artists that can do it and make it sound professional. Peter, you know what I'm talking about. But this wasn't executed correctly, and it just came off as if it was offbeat. And to be honest, one of the things that probably would have even helped this was I would have just took his vocals and just shifted them on time. In that case, you'd have probably had like a 10 times better track by just the engineer just saying, let's just shift you on beat. Like let's just put you not on a downbeat but on one. And this whole thing probably would have been the first part would have definitely been easier to swallow. You know what I mean? It would have been easier pill to swallow. So Joseph, go ahead.
Let me just say the best advice I can give Leroy. Redo that verse, bro. Redo it.
The first part.
Because really, Laz was like a life raft.
Yeah.
Because like he saved the song. He really saved the song.
Yeah.
I think lyrically it could have been better. It could have been executed flow-wise. There was one line you said something about a switch that threw me all off because it was so. I think it was just simple in the way it was delivered. It kind of sounded a little corny. And that's just me being honest as a brother.
Yes, it was cliche. Yeah, it was a little bit cliche. But you know what? Hold on, real quick. Sorry, not to throw you off. Leroy, the one thing I want to say is this before Joseph continues. When he's saying a life raft, it's your song. So we want you to be successful. We already know Lazarus has, tons of joints, this and third. But the point of getting a feature is so that way you're amplifying what your talents are, because your talents, you shouldn't have a feature. Like, perfect example, me and Petey, we both are very talented artists, so when we come together, it's a phenomenal track, right? But I can't sit there and be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go half behind on a track, and PD come in just and he come and killing it, and it's like, bro, what happened? You didn't bring your thing to the table. Main thing was like when Laz came in, first of all, it was in mixing. I could pull up the waveforms if you guys were looking. It's an energy difference by a mile shot. It's by a mile shot. It's just naturally louder. That's just how that Laz is. But we're just saying, like, bro, you take this back to the drawing board. You get some things done with this the correct way. We feel like this has the potential to be a much better song, a great track.
Yeah, I would just say, and I'm not saying it to make you feel defeated or anything like that, bro. Take the criticism and be like, yo, I need to work on my verse. Like, you got 4 different people that are artists that are saying the same thing, and we all agree on that. Like, go back, and I know it's hard when you have to go back and do a verse. I think it could be executed better. Laz said in Instagram that the right mixing on it would make it sound 100%. Great, but I that's not gonna change the lyrics, bro. There's some lyrics in there that just need to be more thought out and could be better executed. But love you, bro. We appreciate you using your gift.
Here goes Simon Cowell. Hey, come on, bro.
Look, man. Don't create a track where somebody's going to save your song, bro. Meaning, just because Laz gets a lot of streams and you want a future, that means you got to show up too.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
You got to do better, man. I got nothing to say. You know what you need to do. They already said it. But look, if you are paying your money for somebody to be on your song, that is premium, that is an expert at this game, knows their flow, knows their cadence, and you made a song towards that's Lazarus' song now. That's last song.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was holding back my laugh because I was like, "Where's the energy?" And
yeah,
JoJo over here looking. He's like, "You good, bro?" I was like, "Where's the energy?" And Laz hopped in, and I was like, oh, "Okay, we good." So don't allow somebody to save your song. That's embarrassing.
And but here's a big thing, bro. It's like this, right? That's a confidence thing, and I want you to have confidence in that, Leroy. It's like this. I don't want to walk in your house and be like, "Boom, move, hey, bro, where the bathroom at? This is my crib now." Like that's not what we want to happen here. We want you to be able to have that same energy that Laz has, but just come with it, bro. Come with it. Like let's go with it. And what Jay is saying too, when he's saying his Laz's song, he's saying, bro, everybody paying attention to Laz. That's what he's trying to say. Not saying that's not your song physically, still your song, but everybody paid attention. The attention was on him because he showed out. He showed out. And it is what it is. We're telling you the truth because we love you, not because we want to tear you down. And if you really listen to this whole track, bro, just go back and be like, man, I want you to look at first of all, I want you to look at the volume difference between you and Laz. If that doesn't tell you right then and there how different you guys are, then that right there, then that's where we need to start focusing on.
Yeah, and don't get it switched up, Leroy. We're not saying that all your songs are bad or you're a bad artist. That's not what we're saying at all.
He's saying he's like that's just one song,
song. Now,
but first impressions are also everything. First impressions are also everything. And this is the first we're hearing of you. We would love to hear tons more of you, bro. We'd love to hear tons more of you. This is just the first one that we're hearing. You know what I mean? And I would love for you to send in a song that you feel like shows your best quality music. You know what I mean? Shows your best character.
Laz asked if we can replay it because Leroy hasn't heard the full thing.
I can run it back. Yeah, I can run it back. Sure. I'll run it back.
It's God. It's God. It's God.
Just two boys.
Didn't I try to tell you that guy, he compact? It's the end of the world, people finna have a heart attack. They think that the book is fake, ain't the book is all I act. I believe in God, that's great, I don't gotta worry about the hell back. Demons trying to slide, so I gotta call the Holy Swine. I believe in God, so they test my Christian every time. They tell me, look behind, I can't be salt like Lot's wife. While I listen to an unbeliever saying God ain't right. I feel something wrong in the head, I can't help this man now. If y'all think that we came from Adam's in space, y'all should be dead now. But God, he give us chance after chance, my sin, I lay it down. I give it all to God, cause he the only one who can fix it. How? He can turn your life real quick, make it fast just like a switch. When I'm with God, I never miss. On all my shots, I make it
switch. Back then I was smoking Swiss. Used to talk about you like Swiss.
No, in the army Swiss.
Nintendo, I made a switch. No can do not tone sticks. I just pray the scripture stick. Boy, you got big shoes to fill. My God, he make sure they fit. Right up in his purpose, cause he saved me. No, I can't be bucking, cause he nibble till I pray. Hey, gang. Hey, gang. Wake up in the morning, see his face, I'm trying to get fed. Had the kids of spirits on my place, I can't move fed. If I talk it out, I got walk it out, got you my leg. Back in school, I was trying to write it out, cause you know leg. I was sipping on spirits, nowadays I'm spirit-led. Walk by faith, not by sight. Used to rub our case, my God give me sight. Aye, what you mean? Get that shame up in my body. You got arrows with the flame, I got armor on my body. I made in his image, born one-on-one. He said to be holy, I'm trying to be one. I integrity is recipe to doing what he wants. Get him
That's a trip, bro.
All right, let's talk about why it's fresh on that first.
Yeah. Let me.
Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn this off. Go ahead. Now you're good. I just wanted to turn that off. Make sure you guys are good.
Go Wild Fresh.
Bro, I agree with you, bro. I'm telling you, just rewrite the verse, bro. Like,
yeah,
and rewrite it with similar
energy
to Lazarus. You know,
Yeah.
because that song could be fire for real.
Yeah, it could be fire. It just needs balance. That's all it needs is balance.
Hey, bro, bro, Leroy. Listen, be honest with me, but hold on, I gotta put myself on the screen. I'm gonna look you in the face, and I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this part, and I just want you to really, really, really take a second to listen to these 30 seconds, and I'm gonna play again of the song. And I'm doing this because I want to show you the love we have for you, bro. Be honest with us.
Well, I'm with God, I never miss. On all my shots, I make it
Swish. Back then I was smoking Swish. You could talk about you like Swish.
The immediate recognition I had was switch.
Yep.
Look, hey, hold on, Jay.
Do it again, Jay. Do it again. Switch.
That's the immediate recognition is right there. And that's the energy that we're looking for. It's not the fact that you're not a good artist. It's not the fact that we're saying that you can't rap. That's not what we're saying. There was some lyricism in there. That's not what we're saying. We're saying the fact of, in order for this to have equal energy, to be a good track, you and Lazarus' energy need to be equal. And I would lean towards his energy because that's what's given us that love for the song right now. But honest with you, bro, rating wise, I'm like 5.5 with it. Just being honest with you. I can't give out links to the live like that unless it's an interview or something like that, or unless you're part of the part of the team. I only send out links to people that are getting interviewed, bro. But if you want to chop it up, bro, we can definitely chop it up at any time. Let us know. Nah, it's not. Hey, cut right. It's never too late to tap in, bro.
Yo, cut right. I remember that last one. How'd that chorus go?
Hey, cut right went stupid. But Leroy, listen. I want to hear more. I want to hear more because I don't want this to turn into like a whole thing. I'm not dramatizing this. So we're gonna give our ratings. We're gonna move on because we still have other people to get to before the show's over tonight. And we're gonna keep it moving. So all right, go ahead, Jay.
Are you sure you want me to go? All right.
I already gave mine. I said 5.5 because I think I gave it 5.5 because Lazarus killed it. I'm not gonna be honest. Like, if I'm being honest, there's half of the track and half of the track, so I give it 5.5.
Okay, so I think 5.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair, honestly, because if Lazarus did like kill,
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah,
just because if I was listening to this track, I would listen to it for. The first half would be like, okay, that's cool, but then the second half, I'd be like, yo, this is bop.
PD, my check. PD there, you there? Did we lose him? Did we lose Mr. Case? Yep, we lost him. Tabo died. All right, we'll go ahead and
that's that cricket.
Hey, he said you better watch it. You about to get hurt. Oh man. All right. So we got Gospel Ready again coming back in here. And
shout
then
out Gospel Ready, love you, bro.
Shout out to Gospel Ready. Cut right. If you want to go ahead and come through, let me know, man. We'll get you in here. And then we got Lock up next after Gospel Ready music in the building.
Where's
I think there we go. Petey's back.
Hey, can I say this, man? Leroy, you could come back, bro. Like,
please,
don't allow that to, hurt.
Discourage you. Please,
trust me. I'm trash. Like,
Jay, chill out.
Seriously, I send it to people who are in the industry, and it's like they tell me like, yeah, you can fix that, and I'll be hurt. So, bro, we all need critique to grow. You know what I'm saying? But that song could really be viral if you build that energy up. That's all I gotta say. Like, but yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good. Let's go. I think this one's called Crash. This is by Gospel Ready. So let's go ahead and get into this one. He just said he wants us to sow into the ministry, bro. Oh no, it's his name. He's doing this with Crash Music. I'm sorry. It's called I Got the Gospel. But shout out to Gospel Ready, bro, just for investing, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the show. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah. Go hard for the family, I can't sleep. Can't be like how they be, I'ma be me. I'ma serve the one I know that died for me. Do it for the one that never lied to me. I got the gospel, I got the gospel. It is impossible to come and get and try to prosper. Hey, all we do is get the doors, come and join the roster. Yeah, I will never die, I don't need $1 million. Said I got the gospel.
I like this one better than the other
gospel. I don't need $1 million. Cause I got the gospel. Got the gospel at a switch lane. Like ejection had to lead the game. Was a young sound, never changed. Trying to turn up, I can stay the same. Just goals up, fixed aim. Used to want the money and the fame. Used to want range the riches, over riches in my range. Are we locked in like lockers? On the recruit, come and join the roster. Are we kick it like playing soccer? See me in the kitchen cooking like I'm Crocker. In the trench, had to clear my goggles, clear my face. My noggin, gave me scripts, usually like choppers. Try to come against, try to stop us. How we come, how we rock it. Gotta get a glory to the Father. Had to give glory to his son, cause he brought the curse, pulled me from the bottom. Had to switch pace, had to do it at least states. And I flew back, I heard gospel like true. I'ma preach the gospel where I grew at. Gospel, I got the gospel. I got the gospel. I got the gospel.
Yeah, this is hard.
I got the gospel. 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 Go hard for the family, I can't sleep. Can't be like how they be, I'ma be me. I'ma serve the one I know that died for me. Do it for the one that never lied to me. I got the gospel. I got the gospel. It is impossible. Come and get to try to prosper. Hey, all we do is get the doors, come and join the roster. Yeah, I will never die. I don't need $1 million. Said I got the gospel. Got the gospel. I don't need $1 million. Cause I got the gospel.
Preach the gospel. Let me tell you about the one who saved us. He put on the flesh. What you expect? We was in danger. He overcame sin. He conquered the grave. He was successful. Defeated death and he rose again. My father the best, bro. Make disciples of the nations. Meet the word of yet. You talking location, bro. I'm talking about loving on them even in their sin. No condemnation, bro. If you love it, you obey his commands. Heal the sick. Take care of the poor. Be baptized in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Got plenty more. You gotta learn deliverance for the spiritual battle. Demons lurking in the wickedness. They looking for cattle. We looking for cattle. See what Jesus, we can cast them out. Tell them skedaddle. Goodbye. Living witness, we gon' pull out that word. We ain't in Adam.
Go hard for the family, I can't sleep. Can't be like how they be, I'ma be me. I'ma serve the one I know that died for me. Do it for the one that never lied to me. I got the gospel. I got the gospel. It is impossible to come and get try to prosper. Hey, all we do is get the doors, come and join the roster. Yeah, I will never die. I don't need $1 million. Said I got the gospel. Got the gospel. I don't need $1 million. Cause I got the gospel.
Hey, bro.
The hands in the air,
Gospel
bro.
Ready, bro. Shout out to Jay Violet and Joseph Madigan for getting the background dancing for this.
It's the head movement, bro.
Y'all start doing that. Did Jay start doing it? Did we all start doing it?
Hey, bro. So
Jay
look,
said like this.
I have. Hey, bro. So look, I have two critiques. Number one is about the mixing. Not a heavy critique about the mixing. Wasn't terrible. Just need some tweaks. Wasn't terrible. And the other thing was the repetitiveness about the I got the gospel. We got it. Like I got that one. You know what I mean? But flow wise, this was a very vibey track. And I actually could bounce, as we saw. I bounced to it. Like this bounced. It had a vibe to it. It was the fact that it just kept getting repetitive lyrically for me. But the beat overall was dope. Like it took over for the track. You know what I mean? It did what it needed to do. Do I think this is done? No, I don't think this track is done. I think there's a lot of things that need to be tweaked. I feel like you can use the I got the gospel and tweak it to a way that it's not as repetitive. Like the I got the gospel, that's cool. Whatever. Give me something different. Give me, but by the end of the track, I need something different. You know what I mean? That's not what I want to end with. So,
even if you had like a bridge, I was like, I got the guys, I got the guys, I got the guys, I got the guys. Something like that, just switch it up a little bit. But honestly, I'm not mad at the repetitives because I actually like how catchy the hook is.
You know what? Can I be honest with you? So as somebody that writes a lot of hooks, I would have used that as my catchphrase word. So you could have easily did this. Yeah, living free. Not even saying the words. Me, yeah, because I got the gospel. I got the gospel. Boom, right there. That's a hook right there. You didn't even say it until your catchphrase. You didn't even get into the last 4 bars of that hook. The last bar of that 4-bar hook is when you say that, not having to repeat the same word over and over and over again. So that's just, I want to gospel ready. I want to give you kind of some hook game right there. Like save your word, save your title for last, like save it. You know what I mean? Keep that burner in the pocket because that's going to be your punchline right there. And build context clues. My bad, Joseph. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
Hey man, this man cut me off. I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, you said you liked how bouncy the hook was.
No, yeah. I liked that it was catchy. I would go with LC's critique on the hook though. He's a lot better at writing hooks, I think. But yeah, I think I like this track though, and I like the feature too.
I did like the feature, liked his voice.
I felt like his energy came in, but it was very well balanced through the track, so I loved it.
Yep. Jay, hey, bro, what? Hey, bro, that man Jay was giving you. Do you remember the time? Giving you all the hand movements.
Yo, the hands on.
Hey, hold on, repeat
it. Bro, Jay's wild, man. What?
Oh, man.
Bro, that was hilarious. And I like after he did it, I looked at the stream on Instagram just to watch his hand go up. And it was even funnier watching it there, bro.
Oh my god. Jay, go ahead. Give us
that's funny. I've never heard that before. So yeah, this song was it was cool, man. It's like I would listen to the song, going to church on Sunday without listening to the Migos. I listened to this song. You know what I'm saying? No, it just has a cool vibe. I wouldn't say it's the it factor. It does repeat itself a lot. So you gotta understand people's ear candy. So I think when you get better on that part, the feature was pretty cool. The tone for the song was pretty cool towards the end. But ear candy, like, gotta get better, right? It has to be intriguing. You got to know what you're doing. You got to shift things, like start putting thought. I feel like a lot of us artists, us Christian artists who have a lot of potential, so much potential, don't put too much thought into the song. I know you just want to let it flow, but you also have to put a little bit of critique inside of it. Like you have to break it down. Like that, when I started doing that, my whole game changed. So that's all I gotta say. Just put some ear candy in it. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
I agree. Petey?
Yeah, so I that's just 2 artists, right?
Yep, that's Gospel Ready and I believe Crash Music.
Okay. I think it's a dope thing to mix lifestyle with like gospel rap, right? So like your whole thing on LC, your thing on the hook, like the gospel, you can also add like stuff like lifestyle stuff in that hook. And it's just gonna hit harder, bro. Like I don't know what that looks like, but it'll hit harder, because it'll be more relatable to people. I thought that it was good. I would probably this would be my preference. The guy coming in at the last, I would just put him in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that you can get that, because it started off good, like it was all good, but he started off that verse, then it went to the hook, I think, and then the second verse was fire too. But it was like all that same sound, it would split it up a little bit better. That's just my opinion.
Sonically would be better, because then you would have balance, you would have contrast. So it's like this. It's like, for example, my shirt, like the shirt overall is black, but you have all these different colors that contrast it and make it pop, right? You know what I mean? So that verse right there, don't delay it so long, so that way somebody else can be like, oh snap, that's cold. Like we did it at the end, but do it sooner. You know what I mean? Maybe just swap the verses, and then
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, swap the verses. Swap the verses. It'll be better that way, in my opinion. And maybe just slightly tweak the hook where you're not saying gospel over and over again, where you can put some lifestyle stuff in there. That's going to be more relatable.
I'm telling you, bro, you can write such a dope hook and keep that. I get the gospel. You can still keep that, but I'm telling you, like, you can really write a hook. Live it different, no, set free. Holy Spirit got the blessing flowing through me. I get the power of center. I get the gospel. Yeah, I got the gospel. Easy, bro. Easy. Yeah. But just like let that thing ride. Don't focus so much on the words. I got the gospel. Focus on everything around the gospel. Focus on why you're saying what you're saying. Give me a reason. Like PD saying, give me life around that. You know what I mean? PD,
so I would give it.
Yeah, where you at with this?
I'd give it like a 7.5. I thought that the mix and everything sounded pretty good to me. It's just, how long was the track?
3:35.
Okay, yeah. So I really do think if you take that guy from the last, you just swap the verses, it's gonna it would definitely,
it'll make it seem shorter too. It'll make it seem shorter by doing that. It will, honestly. So you said you're where?
7.5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's 7.5 too. Joseph,
it's good though.
7.5. Okay. Jay.
No, I give it a 6.
Okay. All right.
Simon Cowell,
Simon.
Gotta be real.
Hey, listen, no matter what he gives you, he still danced to the music, though. He still gave you the hey, hold on. Hey,
oh, cute. Bro, hey, that needs to happen every time. I know I'm not going to be in here every time. Hey, you guys need to do that.
Just remind me if I forget.
Jay's gonna get a sock puppet for next time he comes on.
Now we're talking.
Hey,
you just gave him that Brandon idea.
Oh no! Why do I do this? This is the problem. I have too many bad PD, but this is why we have this show. This is the dopest part of this. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna read the last couple submissions that we have here, and then after these submissions, if we don't have any more, by the last artist that I'm gonna say, we're gonna go ahead and close submissions because we've been on here for a while. PD, I know you know what I mean. I appreciate your time. Joseph, I appreciate for you guys' time for just being here. So we have Kello is back in the building. We have Cutright is back in the building, and we have Locke is back in the building. Not in that order. Locke is actually going to be first, I believe. Locke, did you send your beat? Locke. Braden.
Yo, what up, Oxen?
Is that Integrity? Is Integrity in here? What up, Integrity? What up?
A lot of them moved to YouTube.
Yeah, Jay told him. Jay told him to move to YouTube. Shout out to you guys.
Yo, if you're on YouTube right now, make sure you're subscribed and you also have the post bell notifications on.
Please. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I thought it was actually gonna have a face.
It looks like a snake, though. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Let me.
It's got a wing.
He's wild.
Got a car wing on it.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a Tasmaniac.
Why does that sock look so dirty, bro?
Oh my. Yo, if he had the googly eyes, oh my gosh.
White
This
at
would
one
be,
point.
oh,
Did he say it's dirty?
Oh my you guys are terrible. Yeah, no, Locke, I don't see it in the next gen email, bro. You said you sent it? Hold on, when did he send it? Hold on. Oh, he did send it. Why did it send it to my spam?
Oh,
bro, what the heck? Hold on.
Spam alert.
He's a spammer.
Spam alert.
Hey, bro, what? Bro, this all right. So Locke is first, then Cut Right is second, and then we have Mr. Kello ending us off for right now. So if we get to Kello's track and you guys have not submitted, we're gonna go ahead and knock off and close the live down because everybody's been here. So we appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody for being here. So he has 2 tracks. So Locke has 2 beats in here. He said one of them he sampled Call of Duty.
Oh no.
And I'm excited to hear that. And then the other one he said is an actual composition. So this is a little bit different. So let's check out this first one. It's called Heartache and Victory. I'm gonna check this out.
Bro, I'm so done with Jay. Bro, I'm done. I'm done with Jay. Jay is canceled. Jay is canceled, bro.
Look at Integrity comment.
Oh my gosh. It's a romance.
See the full sock routine on YouTube.
It's a romance scene. Is that a snake? Those socks look sweaty.
Hey, bro, hold on.
Those socks look sweaty, bro.
Things had some critters in them.
Integrity, hold on. Integrity goes, Jay with that contemporary sock rubbing routine. The Lord is in that.
I felt the Lord moving. In there, bro.
Oh snap! B-Way said Jay must be on some melatonin.
Jay tired.
That man Jay on cloud 9, bro.
Oh my god! Tell me, Jay had one of them.
Hold on, bro. The real question is, what animal is that, bro? What kind of animal is that? Is that a snake? Is that a dolphin?
It's whatever you wanted to be. Hey, bro, he was interpreting like when we used to do the paint, the dancing, the flag. Y'all know what I mean, bro. In church, hey, bro, if you grew up in a black church,
I know
what you mean, bro.
I know a lot of people think the sock thing is funny, but I'm telling you right now, bro, it's in scripture.
Oh my gosh.
It says that the socks will cry out if we don't.
Oh my god.
This man. This bro,
PD,
this
please
guy.
tell me- PD,
This
please
guy,
tell me you
bro.
saw Jay's sock puppet performance. It was the greatest thing of all time.
Don't let the socks
my
cry out
gosh.
before you do.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
PD,
god.
He said that's a South African lizard.
Oh,
Oxygen Brand said. Oxygen Brand said that's the passion version.
bro.
Hey, he said them socks was Naruto and Sasuke's final battle. Hey, bro, chill out.
Hey, no cap, bro. No cap. No cap, bro. Somebody needs to be responsible of Tap In Thursday's funniest moments.
Oh
That,
my God,
bro.
yes,
We need to do
Because
clips
that
in
right
general.
there, bro. That right there was golden.
Oh, B-Way said Holy Spirit has left the chat.
How's all that?
Hey, bro. Oh
That's
my
not really
God.
scripture. That's not really scripture, by the way.
Oh
The
my
rocks.
God.
It says the rocks will cry out.
Oh,
Okay?
Jesus.
Hey,
You just clown.
hey, I'm glad, PD. Please tell me you're not a part of this nonsense.
I have.
He
I ain't
bro,
got
he
no
literally
idea
just
what
came,
happened.
bro.
No,
You didn't
integrity.
see- oh,
Integrity
PD,
said.
PD,
Integrity
listen.
said that's the passion version.
This is all right. So,
Oh
so the
my
time,
gosh.
the timestamp for this is 2 minutes and 30
Oh my
seconds.
gosh, bro.
Go to 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this live, and I want you to watch Jay's sock puppet performance all the way through.
Would you guys give it?
Oh, the sock puppet performance was a 10 out of 10.
I feel like it'll get better. I feel like he's gonna.
The beat was amazing. I love the composition though. Shout out to Locke. Let's go ahead and go to the second beat. It's called Dread. I'm assuming this is the Call of Duty sampled one. So let's check this out. It is on Twitch. It is on Twitch.
He said he should have been there.
You made this?
Shout out that man Lock. Hey, Kello, like Jay got my stomach hurt. Hey, bro.
Hey, I just read one of the comments, bro. It said his sock puppet was an aardvark.
Oh my
He said the contrast between Jay and Joe dancing is wild.
Oh my god!
Then we got y'all ain't PD head movement over there. Hey, bro.
Oh my god!
Yo, Jay be making me laugh though, cause I'll pull out a dance move,
bro.
and then
Hey,
I'll
yo,
see Jay
hey,
in the
yo.
little screen start doing it, and then
Yo, hey, no cap, hey, bro, no cap. This man Jay is that one kid that you don't sit next to in church because he'll make a joke in the midst.
For real,
bro. He that one kid you don't sit next to in church,
Jay
bro.
would have got me in so much trouble,
Bro.
Don't expose
Hey,
me.
look at this. Ray said that was a church sock. That's how we know it was saved. Ain't no ankle sock anointed like that.
Bro,
So
y'all are
tired, yo.
wilding tonight with these jokes, bro. Oh my gosh,
I love this community. It's so interactive.
This gotta be the funniest tap in Thursday I think we done had, bro.
Oh, we gotta clip this. This is hilarious.
For
Hey,
real.
Oxen, Integrity said PD just like I'm here. Hey.
OB.
OB here? Where OB at?
Yeah, he on Instagram. He just
he just popped in. What up, dog? What up, OB? Shout out to OB in the building.
Hey,
OB.
Shout out OB in the building. You all know what time it is. All right, so we got 2 more tracks for tonight, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. So shout out to Locke. Those were dope. Also, if you were interested in purchasing those beats at all, it is an open marketplace. So hit up Proud by Locke in the building. So we have Cutright and Kello ending us off for the night. So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and close our submission for the night. Thank you to everybody who's go ahead and submitted. And if you guys want to go ahead and
life is like a hurricane without cover. Mark 5 out of good days go by. It's a dark blood. I would say back when I used to dwell in the sewers whistling up where the brothers were shell. We were on my big babies with attention for sale. Yeah, those were the days I fell in love with those sales. I remember waking up Saturday mornings for the Lucky Charms watching G.I. Joe. Lionel showing us that he's a pimp, cause every Saturday he was screaming out hoes. That he gets the master of the universe. That's why he man used to be my show. Then I heard the Autobot rollout call, but I've been transformed, so here I go. Coming with a message like I after school special, cause they being bread salty who want pretzels. Sometimes struggle with pride in my vessel and get the big head like Uncle Ted nephew. But it's me and Wembley right until we empty. Yeah, the wheels big, you don't know who's in me. Like a giant equal to rescue them from down under, dig me. That's why I'm out here trying to speak the facts till I'm purple in the face like Eat the Cat. Hoping they don't end up like Rainbow Bright for shooting rounds like a samurai piece of cat. Cause some playing with death, Billy and Mandy selling the dark waters that'll drown that soul. Trying to max a million, but end up being a buster, and it's hard to be plucky going down now. Life is like a hurricane without cover. Mark 5 out of good days go by. It's a dark blood. I would say back when I used to dwell in the sewers whistling up where the brothers were shell. We were on my big babies with attention for sale. Yeah, those were the days I fell in love with those sales. Yeah, I knew moonlight, when in love by daylight, no storm tag on my face.
Okay, J. Cole.
Stay way high. Channel surfing on a 290 where dogs swim in a late night. Be by with the cowboys, a moon mesa trying to pay spike. Might burst some bubbles with a power pump. Flow like a Dragon Ball power up. Level that we on, make status bust. Penny whole family is proud of us. That's worth to see Bear and Jamal. I ain't worried about a thing, baby. From Dakota City, Richie rolling with me. Yeah, they always shock when I bang, baby. It's a reboot and it's time to die, megabyte. No gargle, you better come alive in the night. So when I show up for the Shaolin Showdown, please tell Jackie that I want to fight like Umo Gwagi, Avi Zhao. Give me chicken or
rich cow for the shutters fear when I'm spitting these raps. So clear the launch pad over. Listen, but quiet, cause I'm cold. He's like a hurricane without cover. Mark 5 out of good days go by. It's a dumb blood. I was hey, back when I used to dwell in the sewers with Splinter, where the brothers were shell. We were all muppet babies with attention for sale. Yeah, those were the days I fell in love with those sales.
Look at these two knuckleheads, bro. Hold on. Look at Kello and Jay. These knuckleheads, bro. Bro. So first of all, I know this is a rough draft, so I know there's gonna be some auto tune to help tighten up the hook. And once it does, then I can be solidified on it. But right now, I'm just like, without the auto tune, without the mixing, I'm just like, the hook ain't it right now until it gets that. But boy can cut right spit. That boy is that. Look at Petey.
Yep.
Petey. Yeah. When it came to spitting, you was verified. Oh, what are y'all two doing? Bro, y'all have issues.
Bro.
All right, come on. I need y'all to be serious. We gotta review this track. Cut right. I want to hear this again when it's done. Right now, I'm at a solid 8. I want the mix to be done, and it would have been a 10. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like if the mix was done and if the hook was already keyed up and tuned up and everything, I feel like this had the potential to be a 10. Just because, when I said it, Peter, you see me stick my finger up, and I was like, wait, because I knew it was coming. I said, this has to be something hard for him to send us in. So for him to go and once he started rapping, I was like, boom, there's the burner right there. So yeah, that's my rating right there. I really other than that, because it's a demo, I can't critique the mix. It's gonna be a good track. Petey, go ahead if you don't mind.
Yeah, bro. Am I the only one that thinks that like the beginning of the hook sounds like Ice JJ Fish, bro?
Yeah. Yep.
Like there's something about you, girl.
It gave me them Outcast vibes, the Andre 3000 vibes.
Yeah, but because the second part of the hook is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? That with the mix and everything, it's gonna be that song's fire. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I don't know who's all in this, and you guys can all agree, I'm sure. Like, had us all interested the whole time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
The verses were 10s, bro.
Yeah.
My only critique is just that first part of the hook. That's it.
Yep.
And it's a demo, like you said, so definitely hearing the finished product. But the first part of the hook's my only critique. If you can't get that to sound better with the mix, then I might swap that out for another, intro to the hook or whatever that is. Because the second part of the hook's crazy, bro, too.
Yeah.
No. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, bravo though. It's a fire track for sure.
Shout out Cut Right. All right, rating system. What you giving it?
I'll give it like I said, like you said, an 8.
Okay. I want to see it done. Yeah, I want to see it done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jay. I can't stand him and Kello.
Stop chewing.
Hey, don't laugh. Don't laugh. But Mr. Cutright said, I'm CeeLo Green's second cousin, Doodoo Brown.
Emotional damage.
Hey,
Jay,
he's been waiting to say that. To say that.
What'd you say, Pete?
He's been waiting to. He's had that one in the vault. He's been waiting to say that.
Right.
He said he might get another singer for the first.
Just
part.
Raise. Put Just Raise on that track. Put Raise on that track.
Oh yeah.
Put Raise on
for sure.
For sure.
Do we all agree?
Yes.
Jay would kill that.
Put Rays on the track. Yeah,
yep.
Just Rays would kill that.
They were
Yep.
look at why you all right, bro. So I mean, does anybody else have any other critiques than what we've said, or you guys want to just give ratings?
Nope. 8.
No, it's 8.
Okay.
It's 8.
Just want to hear when it's finished. Everybody, Kello.
Yeah, I'd rather hear it when it's finished.
Joseph. Yep. Okay. So super dope cut, right? Like I said, has the potential to be a 10. Let me know when it's done and when it's mixed, bro. And we'll send that back in. That's super dope. He said, "Hey, B-Way said he gonna have some heat for us soon." Ask Petey.
Oh, hey. You guys don't know, bro.
Speak no. All right. So look,
B-Way's got some stuff coming, bro, for sure.
All right, man. Well, Kello, you ending us off for the night with this track called Championships.
I made the beat.
Featuring God-Fearing. So that's gonna be exciting. So we got Championships featuring God-Fearing. Let's go ahead and get into this track, end us off for the night. Make sure you guys stick around because I want to go ahead and promo something else before we leave for PD before he gets out of
Kello's
here.
chat.
This is Kello's track, and then we're ending off for the night. This is the last track of the night. So
All right,
let's go ahead.
I'm gonna head out, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago.
Yeah, game time. Game time. We all in. We all in. One shot. One shot. We won't miss. We won't miss. No lie. No cap. We won't quit. We won't quit. It's crunch time. It's crunch time. Game 6. Yeah, we coming in clutch. If I eat, then we all need. And working hard, never had an off season. Kill these demons, leave them all bleeding. Call the gang up and they go ball with me. In the past, I got Saw with me. 2 clutch, I got God with me. Shoot the shot and leave the clip empty. Going 30 for 30, I got plenty. With my team, and you know that we winning. Working hard, gotta go up and get it. We the champs and we coming for gold. Big young guy, yeah, the king of my soul. God caused the plague, so I had to switch it up. In my bag, so I run it up. Time is ticking, ain't no giving up. Yeah. Game time. Game time. We all in. We all in. One shot. One shot. We won't miss. We won't miss. No lie. No cap. We won't quit. We won't quit. It's crunch time. It's crunch time. Game 6. Yeah, we coming in clutch.
Yeah, I'm serving that key, so you know I can't fail. Yeah, and you know I'm a E. They gon' bring in that milk. Yeah, and I roll with my team, and you know it's the verb. Yeah, got that championship ring. My whole squad put in work. Yeah, we gon' get the dub. Hey, you know you read what you sowing. Keep on pursuing and growing. Snakes in the grass, so I'm on. Holy water, we don't do holy grail. Talk to God a lot, so I never fail. Living right, so I cannot burn in hell. Going up the whole year, can't you tell?
Game time. Game time. We all in. We all in. One shot. One shot. We won't miss. We won't miss. No lie. No cap. We won't quit. We won't quit. It's crunch time. It's crunch time. Game 6. Yeah, we coming in clutch.
Combo breaker. That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10.
So listen, this track was about a smooth 9.5 until God-Fearing came in. And bro, Kello, it was good. The hook got it. The verse was good, but God-Fearing sealed this mug.
Oh
bro.
yeah, he sealed that boy. He sealed that boy.
Sealed that bad boy. When he came with
But look, you know I love my horns, bro. You know I love my horns, man.
But see, this is what I knew you had the potential to do, and that's why I said what I said earlier. So shut up, everybody. Hey, listen, shut up, everybody.
Hey, don't tell me to shut up. I was vouching for him.
Hey, Petey, when God-Fearing came with the hey, bro, I lost it. I
remember when we made this track, bro, and when he sent me the verse back, I was like, if I could be honest, y'all, I rewrote that verse 2 times.
Hey, just because he came in that hard.
Just because he came so smooth on it, I was like,
bro, let me tell you
I
something.
gotta rewrite my verse.
When we talk about the wow factor, that's the equivalent of PD's fine guy. That's the equivalent of that. That's something that makes you go, Got me. Wow factor. That's the wow factor right there. And that's what we were looking for. Jay, you agree?
Yeah. I think well, I don't know if Mikey's watching this, Mikey J. I think he took your flow. Because when I heard a flow in there, Kello, I was like, hold on. So, but it caught me off guard.
Hey.
But I was actually trying to go for like a sync placement record because I sent that over to
yeah, that's a dope sync record.
That is.
I sent that over to Daraj because he does a sync placement class that I've been taking, and I sent that in, and he because I was wondering like was it sync placement ready, and I sent it to him because he does a lot of sync placement and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, bro, like you need to send this over immediately. So I'm trying to get a sync placement with that song for sure.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. That was dope. All right, so this is kind of a weird thing. So we only had 2 10s for tonight, and both of the artists that got 10s are standing.
I don't like you, Jay. I don't like you, Jay.
So what I'm gonna do is this. What I'm gonna do is this: buy you and buy you. We're the only fair opinions in this chat right now.
They got the socks out, don't they, backstage?
Look, sock puppet competition for song of the day. Hey,
yeah. Whoever can do the best interpretive dance.
I'm gonna put a beat on
Locke's first beat.
Yep. I'm gonna put Locke's beat back on. Whoever gives me, I'm gonna do only 30 seconds of it. Whoever gives me the best sock puppet interpretation is gonna take it for the night. All right, take it for the night. So here we go. All right, y'all vote best sock puppet representation.
Chat, we need you to
chat,
vote.
We need y'all.
Serious competition of sock mastery.
This is serious.
Interpretive dance with sock puppets. Okay,
this is serious. All right, up first. We have Mr. Kello because he's getting ready. He's getting warmed up. So let me go ahead and pull this in the stream. Mr. Kello, give me a thumbs up or whatever if you're ready, sir. And let's go ahead. You got 30 seconds to show us something. All right, here we go.
I can't be serious, bro. I can't be serious.
That's how you did. That's how you did.
Serious, bro.
No, that was serious. That was serious.
All right, here we go.
Bro, I was holding in my laugh the whole time.
I'm
serious right now.
All right, Mr. J Violet, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, stay in the crosshairs so Instagram sees. This man telling the story.
That's a 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think
Bro, this man is a professional sock puppet dancer. If I ever seen one, bro. Like, listen. If Jay's music career fails, this man is doing sock puppetry, bro. This man is doing, bro. Where were you, bro?
They're saying Jay for Dance of the Night.
Forget Sesame Street. Forget all that. Get you Jay Violet sock puppet interpreting. Like, bro.
Well,
man,
listen,
I'm done, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wanna give him. I want to give him his paid due because listen, not only did he have the best sock puppet performance of the night, but I think he had one of the best songs of the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our song of the night winner, Mr. Jay Violet.
I'm praying while I'm on my knees. I'm begging her like, baby, please. I call her up like every week.
Hey, you see how serious he gets when his song's on?
It's based on her decisions. Cause that's what she needs to be faithful. Yeah. Watch her mouth.
Someone said, I'm sensing that this interpretive dance on breaking addiction.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Congratulations once again to Jay Violet. Kello, thanks for being here, bro. I'm going to go ahead and close us out. But listen, check this out. Shout out to all the fam. Wave, what up? Kello, wave, what up? PD, wave, what up? Jay, wait up. Joseph. Listen, if you haven't already heard it, it is now 12 o'clock, meaning it's Friday. It's music time. Listen, my boy PD Case is in the building, y'all. Y'all go check out Tommy Tuck. Run it up, man. We love y'all. We'll holler at y'all later. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's tapping in the building.
It ain't hard to
all
tell.
day, baby.
No, it ain't hard to tell.
We out here.
Yeah. It ain't hard to tell. We see the sales. You got your numbers up. Tell them how you run it up. Don't talk about that tummy